I think Derek Carr would have admitted. I'm sounding like a third.
No, he wouldn't.
I don't know.
No, he wouldn't admit it. That's the problem.
I gotta look at the recap of the game again because I'm sure Derek Carr
He
kind
ain't
of
admit nothing.
This shit more than a game.
Hey y'all, football is back, and finally, it's been a long time coming. Like Sam Cooke said, me.
Damn.
And I call this man, and I don't like this word, but I guess it's the new standard word. I think he's the biggest influencer in the city of New Orleans. Some of y'all know him as Hold the Mayo. Some of y'all know him as the Arabians and Rice guy. I know him as my dog for life, and that's Devin. What up, Dev?
What's up, baby? How we doing?
I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited until I'm, back on cigarettes again. That's how this shit works.
No, so are you legitimately excited? Because I feel like this is probably the least hyped that fans have been for the Saints since the 90s, if you think about it. Because the 2000s, Haslett came, we made the playoffs, so he had that goodwill going for him. Then we had the Sean Payton and Drew Brees era for 16 years. Then we had Dennis Allen, and somehow they convinced us the past 2 years to get hyped. But after not making the playoffs 3 straight years, fans seem finally fed up. Now, when I say I'm excited, dog, I'm excited because it's football,
Correct.
That's why I say this shit more than a game. Like, it's football. I'm going to be excited no matter what. Even if we had, I don't think we're going to be a 3-13 team or 3-14, but even if we was,
right,
I would be excited because I'm like, it's fucking football.
Well, I always put it this way. Okay, so what is the life expectancy of a human? I mean, you might live 70, you might live 80. Okay, well, I'm 32, and this is another football season that look, dude, I've seen a lot of people come and go, right? So this is another football season. Yep. That's how I look at it.
Bet.
Fuck all these politics and all this other shit, none of this shit was ever observed with a magnifying glass until the internet came out. And I understand that this is what we do for a living. I get it. But let's just be honest in the fact that, dude, in 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, like there was times where we didn't have as great of teams as what we have right now. Even after winning the wild card with Hakeem fumbling the ball, that team wasn't as good as the team we got today. So this is all internet pressure. That's just what it is. Like everything gets pressure. Everything gets internet pressure. Everything's under a magnifying glass. Am I excited for Saints football? Fucking right. Why would somebody even ever ask me that? You know what I'm saying? Is where I'm at on it. No, and I'm not talking about you, but I'm just saying, like, you ain't gotta ask me that, motherfucker. I've been living here forever, so of course I'm excited for Saints football.
Because I did something with Fox 8 this morning, and they asked, was I excited? And I said, yeah, and of course they used that clip. Now, also on the interview, I was like, well, I don't think we're going to the playoffs, unfortunately, and I think
that's the news, brother.
But of course they use, and it's Fox 8, so I get it. And everybody's on my ass on Twitter saying, you excited for Derek Carr? And I'm like, it's football, like you say, bro. 70, 80 years is our life expectancy. I'm 36. I only got so many left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to always be excited about it.
That means the most to me.
Come on, man. You hear the passion. That's why this shit more than a game. And I appreciate Devin for having me here live in the infamous Spread Quarters, man. He had very nice enough to let me bring my show on the road in his beautiful layer. Look at this, man. Top of the line.
Let's go, baby.
That's
top of the line.
That's when you know you made it. That's when you know you made it.
I had somebody high as giraffe nuts come and paint this. Top of the line. Top of the line.
All right, well, I think the most polarizing topic, though, is Derek Carr. And I've seen how you
the
feel.
Quarterback, which should be the most that's American football.
The highest paid player on our team. That's how it goes. Same way with Brian Kelly. I put a tweet about Brian Kelly Sunday saying
he's the head coach.
Top 3 highest paid coach. And we can't win on opening weekends. People were still getting either way.
Yeah.
Let me not go straight from the topic. Do you think that Derek Carr still has a chance to win over the fans?
Yeah, of course. We 0-0. We 0-0. Billy Joe Tolliver had a chance to win over the fans. Kerry Collins had a chance to win over the fans. Aaron Brooks had a chance to win over the fans. Been a lot of quarterbacks that had a chance to. Danny Werfel everybody had a chance to win over the fans. Guess what? You know what wins over the fans? Winning football games.
Come on.
Not, okay, yes, we went on a 5-game winning streak. That's great. But that's how far in the fucking trash can we were to where a 5-game winning streak still didn't get you in the playoffs. Sometimes you got to break it down for a motherfucker. They don't fucking get it. Okay? Well, why you not take? Because we didn't make the playoffs.
3 straight years, by the way.
So when you win 5 games and you don't make the playoffs, that means
fans
that you
pissed.
fucked up so bad in the middle of the season when it matters, November, all these months that it matters. to where you had to win 5 games and you still didn't make the playoffs. So that's why the vibe is where the vibe is, because of that. There's nothing more, nothing less.
I agree, bro.
The offseason will always bring a bunch of conversations. That's why I hate the offseason, because there's no football being played and there's constant conversations, constant myths, constant, hey, this is what's going on. This is what this guy's doing bad. There's no football being played.
Yep.
We can only go off, and that's why the vibe is what it is on Derek Carr. Not because Derek Carr is not the most entertaining dude in the world, because he's not.
He's not.
He's not.
Drew wasn't either.
Yeah.
Drew was dry as a towel.
Right. And then when Drew got in the dome, none of that mattered, right? So,
great, yep.
So, hey, what do you want Derek Carr to be? Not Drew Brees. We want Derek Carr to be a winner.
Solid. I'll take solid, bro. I would take solid. And people get mad like when you have that opinion, I think, because
the internet.
I'm exactly, when you have a big enough platform, you have 65K, I think, so you're gonna get.
Well,
people,
they forget that you just a fan.
Yeah, that's what I always tell
I'm
people.
saying
We're
the
not
same-
media. We're not media.
I'm saying the same
We're
shit.
not getting paid by the Saints or anything. We are fans just like everybody else. I'm gonna be in that last row Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be on the suites front row. I'm gonna be in that last row. You're gonna be watching from your crib.
Yeah.
You a fan just like everybody. People act like it's a sin that I still am cheering for Derek. And I know the Spencer Rattler hype has gone to a whole nother level. And I ain't mad at it. You, as a fan, I say hope is what your lifeblood is. You need something to hope on. They making Spencer Rattler the beacon of hope. God bless him. I hope
love
he is.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm sure you're a fan of Spencer Rattler too. I got to see it before I crown him that. But
I got the jersey on the way.
come on, now. The hype is real. The hype is real. But I'm cheering for Carr. I want him to be good. And I think that fans are so jilted right now that they're like, even if we win 10 games and make the playoffs, I'm still not going to. I guarantee you, bro, if we win games and we got a playoff game in January for a shot to go to the Super Bowl in the Superdome, I don't give a damn if we the 7th seed. Fans are going to be hyped.
Right.
I don't see why that's such a polarizing topic to some people right now.
And I agree with the Saints from the standpoint of when somebody like Cam Jordan says, hey, if we got in the playoffs, we'll win.
You never know what can happen.
I agree with that. I always said the playoffs, the most cleanest slate possible. You could take a team that's 8-9, or I don't, the extra game always
Throws you off.
throws me off because
I know, my math
I'm not
already
good
sucks.
at math.
Yeah,
and
it took me
also,
so long to learn the 17 games.
Yes.
And then 16 games. Now we got this. I'll be getting pissed, bro.
Don't add another game, bro. So I'm just gonna say 8-9, right? And you know what I mean. But it's like you could have an 8-9 team come in there, a la the Seahawks when they played fucking the Saints.
Oh God.
When Marshawn Lynch, I think they were 7-9 that year.
Yep.
But it's like it don't matter. Just get in.
And you never know what can happen, especially if you're at home.
So going back to, hey, how do you feel about Derek Carr? Well, I feel how he left me. What do you mean? I feel how he left me. I feel how he left me on a 5-game winning streak and we didn't get in the playoffs. What you want me to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to win in the offseason? No, the games don't continue. They end.
Mm-hmm.
I remember at the end of the season, oh, well, Dennis Allen, oh, well, we think Marshawn Lattimore, he's on pace to get back. Motherfucker, it's week 18. You act like we
Great
got
timing, yeah.
You act like we got 35
we
weeks.
got a whole nother season of football to go.
Yeah. No. So that's how they left me. That's how we feel.
I'm with that. I'm not mad at any fan. I always tell people I don't please fandom. Like if you want to be negative, if you think that the best method is us being a shitty team to go fire everybody and start anew, that's fine with me. But don't come at the fans who still want to be positive. Like there's no right or wrong way. Because at the end of the day, that money is the same color green to the Saints no matter what. No matter if you're a positive fan, they're taking my money. No matter if I'm a negative fan, that money's still going through. So the Saints don't give a damn about, I mean they do, but like fan how you want to fan. Fan how you want to fan.
But that's the problem. Okay, it's not a problem. But that's the internet. And I said it again, just because even the dudes who be on the internet sound so positive, for them to act like they not in regular work. I used to work a regular job. I hated going there every Monday after Saints games because if we lost, you heard, I worked in a car dealership. So you heard 37 opinions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whoever sits there on the internet and says, oh, I'm the ultimate optimist, I guarantee you they at work saying, oh, fuck, man, he played like shit. I'm telling you, that's just being a fan. Like, you know this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't buy into that. I think that the internet's just a place that where you can act like you are the ultimate optimist when you go somewhere else and you definitely saying the same shit we saying.
Right.
There's no way you're
We're
not.
fans. Come on.
There's no way.
You got a Spencer Rattler jersey on the way.
On the way.
All right,
September 28th.
So, because I'm still mixed on, like, do fans really believe this kid is the next franchise quarterback? Or are we so pissed off? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
Or is it just something where, because none of the Saints fans, at least not on my timeline, I'm not trying to act like I know the whole pulse of the Saints fan base, but nobody was hyping up and talking about drafting Spencer Rattler before the draft until we drafted him, and now that he's wearing black and gold lingerie, everybody thinks he's this, he could have been the first and all that. He might be. I'm sure anybody that was black and gold.
Well, I'll break it down. I'm going to break it down. The reason why that Spencer Rattler is getting all this hype is because it's Derek Carr's fault. You giving the fans a reason to hype this man up to the point where it's like he is the savior of the franchise.
To look for hope.
To look for hope.
Fine, yep.
You gave the fans.
If we didn't believe in Spencer Rattler, what hope would we have going into the season?
Literally.
Well,
we didn't have any until he started playing.
Why don't we my dog Jake Haener? Jake Haener.
Well, listen, man, he don't have the flat like Rattler. This is a difference. So a lot of people, well, I'm gonna say a lot of older people older than me, they don't like the term "or." That is a fact. Rattler has or. Jake Haener, he's cool, but like when you look at him, back up. Yeah, literally. Back up.
I don't know, that photo shoot that Jake Haener did, I was like, ooh, that's aura. It's different. It's different.
Nah. See, like that. But when Rattler's on the field and how the team responded to him,
facts.
And how the team responds to him, it just shows you so much.
He has the physical tools. I would
he
absolutely.
Has the arm. But it's
physical
like
tools is first round talent.
Yeah,
based. I agree with that.
And he fell out the first round because he's at South Carolina, and obviously they weren't the best program, and he was playing behind the bomb squad for O-line, so it's a little skew and whatnot. But at the same time, the only reason why the fans are looking for hope like this is because Derek Carr give them no hope at all. So it's more of not the fans hyping on Rattler. It's more the fans are tired of Carr. That's what it is. That's
do you
what
agree with that, or
starts.
do you really believe that Rattler is like
lived
seen
it
enough?
No, lived it. People forget that people physically lived Derek Carr's games last year. I hate to tell you that.
I got a hot take.
Dad, we was live.
No, hold on. I got a hot take because look. Let's not forget, fans were hyped up about Derek Carr when he signed here.
I was hyped.
I was hyped too.
I did a skit. One of my few successful skits was like, the joke was, before he signed with us, I was like, man, nobody gives a damn about Derek Carr. Like, he ain't the news flash came on. Derek Carr signs with the Saints, and I was like, oh yeah, but y'all saw when he went toe to toe with Patrick Mahomes, and he, look at his numbers and whatever. Like, that's how fandom works. Like when he's wearing your team's colors, you're hyped up. So everybody was hyped up last year, week one before that Tennessee Titans game. It was like, oh, this is the best vibes the Saints have had since Drew Brees retired. We all hyped up.
I was
Derek
hyped.
Carr.
Yeah.
So one, I think we could win back the hype. He can win back because I tell fans, if you win, you fucking win. But two, Derek Carr never faked who he was. And I'm going to stand by that. If it's a hot take, it's a hot take. Like, Derek Carr in Vegas, if you look at the stat line, it's the same Derek Carr we got last year. So I have a hot take, and that's that it's on us as fans for getting ourselves hyped out. When Derek Carr, it ain't like you, hold on, Derek. It's not like he was like, he had a Drew Brees type year his last year in Vegas, and we were like, oh, wow, like this guy is like coming to his peak. Like, he is who he is. He's been who he has been for like the past 3 years. So why are we so pissed off when he comes to New Orleans and he's Derek Carr? Like, that's who he's been. That's my hot take.
Go back real quick, Jay Saint, where you are. And then also, so here we are on this. I'm going to tell you. I watched him because I'd be on the couch, not the Van Gogh couch. It was just a regular couch.
That's a nice couch, by the way.
That's a Van Gogh couch cover. But I would be on the regular couch at that time, and I would watch them 3 p.m. games. Mm-hmm. Remember them? That's them snoozes. It's them nap time. Denver's playing
Sunday night game.
Denver's playing Oakland.
Hey, I'm coming down a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, I'd watch it, and I'd see Derek Carr. And I'm telling you, one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch in the evening time frame was Derek Carr.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. This dude was letting it rip for Oakland. When he was with Gruden, bro, he was literally like, it didn't matter who you were. If you were an Uber driver, just signed with the team, he was going to throw it to you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who that is not who Derek Carr was last year. And I don't care what anybody says, what they saw. I know what I saw, and it wasn't what I saw when he was with the Raiders. It wasn't.
Well, he had 9 seasons with the Raiders and 2 winning seasons.
I understand that, but that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. these guys would be down 28 points. Derek Carr was flinging it.
All right, so in 2022, his last season with the
Derek
Raiders,
Carr wasn't flinging it.
But that's his
24
thing, though.
look.
He'll lose and
2022 with the Raiders, 24 touchdowns, 14 picks. 2023 with the Saints, 25 touchdowns. He had a better year. Technically, he had a better year. He actually did do better.
But the problem was with that, and I don't want to look too much into statistics. I really don't.
I know.
I don't. We saw what we saw, dude.
Thank you, Derek. I'm like, you can box score wise, bro. Just watch the game.
Yeah,
Just
he's
watch
a
the
pro
game.
quarterback. He's gonna get
Just watch the
3,000
game.
passing
Now, look,
yards.
I'm not arguing that he was great last year. No, when
He was not great last year.
Great,
No.
'cause everybody was saying, he's a top 5 quarterback in
He
the
was
NFC.
mid.
When he signed with us in offseason, everybody top 5 quarterback.
Oh,
You know,
hell
and
no.
I,
Who
and
said that?
I was one of the few because that was the high ticket. I was like,
No,
he's
that
not
was-
top 5, and
oh,
everybody's like,
hell
what you
no.
mean he's not top 5? But now, of course, like now that I'm
he
actually
was top
defending
10.
him.
He was. They might have
Top
said he
12.
was top 10.
12.
No, they were saying he was top 5.
No, who was saying
That's fans
that?
too, though.
I'm
That's
not trying to
fans,
put my
though.
because he's
That's fans.
he's the best in our city right now.
fans,
Nick, I think it was like he's top. That's the one that my tweet got tragic because he for Derek Carr is arguably a top 5 quarterback in the NFC.
And if we
I
are-
say he is not, I say
and
he
if-
is not, and
and if
everybody
we
like,
are-
no, he is. Jono, he is. And I'm like, okay, y'all just saying this because he's
If we are gonna
not
look,
Nick, but the fans.
if we are gonna look at a stat line, if you look at Derek Carr's stat line right now as I'm sitting at it, and I'm 4 beers in, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking at this fucking stat line right now, dude, and I'm gonna tell you, there's only one season over 30 touchdowns, and what does that scream to you right there? Because
Check down Charlie, bro.
okay, but what it screams to me is this guy's had red zone problems his whole fucking career.
Yeah, that was a problem.
And what did we have last year? Red zone problems.
Yeah.
This guy is not throwing enough touchdowns. Why? Because
sees
something
ghosts.
is going wrong.
He sees ghosts in the red zone.
And you know what I always said? I always bring it back to this. Guys, it's not a fucking talent, arm, anything like that. It's a brain cells issue with this guy for me. Like, that's what it is. It's a brain, like people like Devin, what are you talking about? You always smoke weed. You a stoner, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, I'm able to point out that there's some brain cells issues with this motherfucker. That's what I'm telling you.
They all can be breeds when it comes to brain cells, but I mean, I just think he is.
Pot and all.
I think he is what he is, and
Mid. That's okay.
Mid.
That's okay.
Yes.
Like, no. This is the problem. I don't have a problem with Derek Carr being mid because that's who he is.
and that's all I've been saying to
But
fans.
the
for the
problem
past-
is that the Saints are in a like the roster, how the roster is constructed, how the team is constructed. They're in a win now mode. So having a mid quarterback and you have like you're pushing all this money to
They
goddamn
value
20,
him as more than
35.
mid.
Yeah,
They do, though.
he's like. Look, I'll tell you this. Derek Carr, he's like wet socks, but they're not as wet. Like their socks could be a lot wetter.
You
but
coulda
they
left them
still
in the
wet.
dryer for 10 more
you coulda-
minutes.
You could have left the clothes in the dryer a little bit longer, but you're like, fuck it, I'll put the shirt on. Like I gotta go. That's Derek Carr. Like he's okay. It's okay, but it's not like I'm not happy.
Something ain't
No,
right.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I don't
Thank
think
you.
they
And
signed them.
yeah.
I don't think they signed him to. Oh, you're gonna be great. I think they thought they had enough talent that all he has to do is come and steer the ship.
It's a Mickey
But
Loomis problem.
Unfortunately, our O line besides McCoy and Ruiz and hopefully Fuaga is questionable. Bottom line is, honestly, the biggest thing is that we have been striking out in the draft. We had Olave.
Yes.
That is
but
the bottom
when
line.
you draft in someone like Kendra Miller who can't see the field, when you draft in Trevor Penning who looks like at times the worst offensive tackle in the league.
At times.
First
I'm trying to be generous. I want to succeed.
hey, first game of the season last night. Look at the Chiefs. With
Exactly.
the 28th pick, they took your boy out of Texas.
Xavier Worthy.
Okay,
Worthy, who went
even
off.
their picks that were in the second and the third round
Hits.
were performing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Starters. No, don't say performance. Starters.
Yeah, that's what it comes down
Yeah.
to. So I look, a lot of times they want to like finagle us to think that like, hey, we're in the wrong. You know, that's not the truth, bro. The truth is this. You've missed on a ton of draft picks. Marcus Davenport, that was a waste of 2 years. 2 years of
Could have
draft
had
picks.
Lamar.
Yeah, 2 years. Not only could you have had Lamar, but you also traded your next first round pick for him too. Okay, huge waste. We know that, right? Payton Turner. Oh, Payton Turner. When I just said Payton Turner, when I said it just now, his toe stung. His toe stung.
Right.
It's voodoo.
And I carry Sean Payton's water on Twitter. Like I
Yeah.
hail him as a future Hall of Famer coach, but he left
And
us
this
in the
goes
hole
back.
with that
And this goes
Davenport and
back.
Turner.
This goes
God.
back. Stephon Anthony. This goes back. Stanley Jean-Baptiste in the second round.
Right,
this
right.
goes back.
I want to be fair. Because I do still think the Saints overall, if you look at the data, ESPN did an article just before the draft, and we were like a top 10 team in the last decade of the draft. So I want to be fair because it's easier. I always say to harp on the misses than the makes.
Yeah.
But in the past few years, like you had to hit on your second and third round, like Isaiah Foskey. Like you got to hit on these picks,
Right.
If you want to make up for. I don't want to say lack of talent, but you don't have a Drew Brees to elevate everybody. So
Right.
that's where I really think the
yes.
main issue. Not that Carr isn't an issue. He absolutely is.
Okay, I'm about to say you was about to walk in that snake den. You was about to walk in that snake den. You caught yourself. You
People
about to walk in that
think
snake
I'm a
den.
Derek Carr. Maybe I don't know.
I'm about to say you about to
I'm
walk
just
in that
not as
snake
hard
den.
on him as because I know the guy we got is the guy that I expected.
I'll go as far as telling you I'm okay. Go up a little bit. I'm okay with go up. I mean go down. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm okay with McCoy. I'm okay with
out to my guy,
I'm
McCoy.
okay with Ruiz. And I was shocked when they drafted him.
Just because he's a starter, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Here's your problem. Payton Turner, Marcus Davenport. Same draft that you drafted Marcus Davenport, you had the audacity to go and draft Traquan Smith. Okay, keep going down. Yeah, Boston Scott in the 7th, by the way, on the 6th,
Who never balled for the Saints? Who balled for the Eagles?
Didn't even give him a
I'm
shot.
saying.
2000 looks like 16. Sheldon Rankins.
Hold on, 2016
that was a hit. That was a hit. That was a hit.
No,
16,
okay.
17
I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, like this ain't a dude that's stuck around for a whole lot of time.
Well, no, Rankins was
he
here
got
for
a
a
big-
minute. He was here for a
He
minute.
got a bigger contract.
Bro,
with the,
Sheldon Rankins got hurt twice when he was a Saint.
I didn't
He
like
did, but he
Rankins.
was balling.
He didn't
23.
leave an
Sheldon
impact.
Rankins got hurt
No, but
twice
look,
as a Saint for the season.
No, what I'm saying is he's a player that stayed for the team for a while.
But look-
Now, look, you got CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah, let's talk about the main. I'm trying to be
everybody
devil's
that's
advocate.
gone. Alex Anzalone gone. Like I'm talking about players that are starters
But
on
those were
other
good.
teams.
I get
Whether
you, but
gone,
those were good
hurt,
picks.
whatever, in the
Yeah,
middle,
he's
they're
gone.
not here.
Those are good.
that's the
All right, so
problem.
look, we hop on Penny, but look, you got Olave, you got Alante.
Whoa, no.
Those are good
listen,
picks.
Listen.
Like, you're not going to hit on every pick. I'm starting to sound like a
But you
Saints
traded a
apologist.
lot for that Olave.
No, we didn't trade for Olave. We
That's
traded for Penny.
cool that you hit on Olave.
Olave
Well,
was
what
our
did
man.
you trade for Olave?
Olave was our. No,
No,
wait,
no,
we
you
did trade for
traded,
Olave.
but it was-
What did we
Wait,
trade with the? Oh no,
No, we've traded
Marcus
with
Davenport
we
was
traded
the
with
Packers.
Washington for Olave.
Yeah,
it was
and we
like,
traded with the
It
Eagles
was like
for,
Jahan Dotson. It was Sam Howell. It was
Yeah.
a bunch of bums.
He's a
It
good
was bunch of
player.
bums.
He's a good
No, I don't
player.
have a problem with Olave. What I'm really getting at, if you really want to dive into the nitty gritty, you talking about the hits. But the problem is, bro, you've been drafting DNs for the last who knows how
you ain't
since
hit.
high school,
That's-
and you
that's-
still ain't hit.
You ain't
That's
hit.
true.
And you still ain't hit.
Besides quarterback,
You had to pull Grandison. I don't even know where Grandison came from.
Hold on, Granson's a beast.
I know, but what I'm saying,
where it came from. Yeah,
I know, but what I'm
Like a
saying,
fifth-round
what I'm
pick.
saying is, you had to pull him. It sounded like he was selling cookies before, and this guy's now our best. You had to pull him out of nowhere. I don't even know where Grandison. Did we draft him?
I
I don't think
argue.
we drafted him because I
I
don't
think
see he
because
was
he
not
had
on
some
there.
issues in college, so he fell.
Yeah,
we got him real late, or
Big
we
creek.
undrafted.
Big creek.
But that's a problem that you're not utilizing your picks the right way.
Well, if you hitting on undrafted free agents, and I ain't mad
that's
at.
a great. That's a
Yeah,
that's
I'm
a
just trying to be
positive.
fair to the team. Like I'm.
That's a positive, but that has nothing to do with the draft because there's
Kind
nothing.
of does.
But he didn't get drafted.
But it's still like you still
Yeah, he was undrafted.
He was
Grandison
undrafted.
not everybody's going to get drafted, but it's still to me like that was part of our draft. Like I still could not.
Okay.
The official, but like I'm not going to.
Okay, but please stop
They were
wasting-
smart to not use a pick and say, "Oh, we could get this guy undrafted because we don't think no other team
Okay,
is."
just please stop wasting our first and second, third round picks on people that aren't going to be on the roster.
Miller?
I think Jordan made the best point, and that's that. Because in my opinion, besides quarterback, the second most important position.
It's good. It's good. Tongue twister.
That's
Tongue
not this
twister.
shit more than a
Tongue
drink from
twister.
Blue Oak Barbecue
This
on
shit
sale
more than
now.
a drink.
That's the most important position.
Yes.
Like, if I'm arguing right now, if Chase Young plays like the first round pick that he flashed in that 49ers that could legit turn us to a 9-10 win
But
team.
the problem with that, he's
But
a
if-
1 year contract.
Well, let's not worry about that. I'm just saying, though, I'm going back to what your point about the draft.
Yeah.
Had we hit on some of these defensive ends in the draft, our
It'd be
team could
different.
look different.
Yeah.
We won 9 games last year.
Yeah, it'll be different.
A good defensive end to go along with Cam and Carl. That's a 10.
You hit on Payton Turner, you look like a genius.
Come on.
'Cause nobody was
Come
like
on.
when we drafted Payton Turner, everybody was like, "Who the hell?"
And I'm
is
mad at Payton for
Turner?
leaving us with that. Like, that's his last goodbye.
And
Like,
Sean
all right,
Payton
y'all.
said, "Deuces."
Like,
and-
you son of
you know
a.
what
And
I'm
I
saying?
like Payton, like, because people, when October
Man, look.
comes, are we going to boo him? I'm
I
not going to
respect.
boo him.
Look, I
But
respect you, love him, but with Sean Payton stepping that dome, he is over with.
that's
Like,
fine.
It's over.
He
It's all
blocked me
hell
on-
breaking loose.
He blocked me on Twitter. I don't get
Hey,
it.
I'm throwing.
I'm throwing two painkillers
Yeah, for real.
out.
Like on God, Vicodin, all that. It's
throwing
slurs.
right at his ear.
I'm throwing slurs at Sean Payton when I see him. Like it's over with.
Yeah,
Nah,
don't
I'm
play
not
that
going.
shit.
for that.
Why?
I don't play none of that
Here's
shit.
my thing. That man.
You were enemy. You were out.
No, that's fine. Like, for the
Yeah.
game, fine. My
Yeah.
thing is this. he won us a Super Bowl. Like,
No. Yes,
but also,
Yeah.
I know.
I was on Burrow. I loved it.
But also, what's wrong with that man? Spent 16 years there saying, you know what? I just want to go somewhere different.
Because they and you know what? That's where we don't know the details. I'm gonna tell
I
you.
know because it could be more.
No, I'm gonna tell you. That's why we don't know the details because you don't know, man. Like you don't know how much Sean Payton had to do with a lot of these draft picks. We say this, we think this, but like you really don't know. Like it could have been Jeff Allen. Hey, bro, you loaded up my team with a bunch of bums, bro.
Whoa.
Stress.
Mickey need to take that blame. Don't do Jeff like that.
Well, no.
Mickey need that blame.
Mickey, Jeff.
I'm about to say Mickey
Well, hold
need that
on.
blame.
Why does Jeff get no? Why does nobody ever bring up Jeff
Because
Allen?
reason why I
Ever.
don't bring him up is because Mickey is like basically an owner. He's in the wheel of Tom Benson. So he gets the blame, bro. You've been the general manager since 2002. That is a problem. There is no general
when we hired
manager.
Jeff Allen, it was Jeff Allen, man. He from the Dolphins. This guy's great.
He does get credit for 2016 and
Nah,
17.
man.
Jeff
Mickey Loomis, he's been the general manager for way too long, bro. I've been born since 2000, and you've been the general manager since 2002.
Okay, but let's
That
talk
is a
about general
problem, bro.
manager. Miami Dolphins general manager Jeff Allen.
Yes.
we hired.
We got Randy Mueller now too, by the way. I don't know if
We
y'all saw
hired.
that.
I don't think Jeff is the problem. Mickey's
Why?
definitely
I'm
the
trying to
problem.
figure that out. Why?
So one reason I think Mickey the problem when the press conference because
I gotta figure out why people are skipping over
Wait.
Jeff like this.
No,
like he's not the
'Cause
guy
Mickey-
that has something to do
he's
with
the
it.
head.
We did
He's the head
sign.
of the state.
We just signed Randy Mueller.
Pull up Jeff
so
Allen's
I don't know
position.
if
Look,
No, these
That's a lot
teams
of
weren't
money.
good. These teams weren't good.
Mickey
that
Loomis is
he's
the head of
been
the
on.
snake.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, what is his position with the Saints?
I don't know what Jeff. I just know
Assistant general
Mickey Loomis-
manager and college scouting director.
And
So
Loomis is
why
the
does nobody ever bring up Jeff Allen? I need to
Mickey
know.
Loomis
Not one
employs
person. They
him.
never bring him up.
Mickey Loomis employs him. He's the problem.
Okay.
Mickey's the problem.
I like-
Look,
I like-
no, hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. Reason why Mickey Loomis is the problem, if y'all remember, this year when he came for the press conference to start the season, we talk about Dennis Allen, came in chewing his gum.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Tom Landry started negative records. Who's the good coach that Sam Wall? Yeah, Chuck Nolan, all this shit.
Bill
Man,
Walsh.
get out of here
Bill
with that
Walsh.
shit, man. Bill Walsh. You compare Dennis Allen to Bill Walsh, bro.
passion,
Get
yo.
the fuck out of here, Mickey Loomis,
That's
bro.
why this shit
So,
wasn't a
Bill
game.
Walsh to Dennis, big titty Dennis Allen. Get the fuck out of
Jay
here
Saint.
with that shit,
passion,
man.
yo.
See that?
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know
passion.
Ireland was
Come
the one
on,
that
man.
asked Des Bryant if his mom was a prostitute.
Bro,
That was
I
Jeff
remember.
Ireland.
But he's not.
No. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Let's keep
Mickey
skipping
Loomis,
over Jeff Allen.
Mickey Loomis need this shit. Because think about this.
Jeff Allen-
What,
I mean, the
what
Mickey Loomis
general
fan.
manager is basically an owner of the team?
I know.
This is not the NBA, bro.
I-
You're not Jerry Jones. Why are you the owner of the team, basically?
yeah.
I
That's
like
a
Mickey.
problem.
I like
You're
Mickey.
a general manager, bro.
Or
No, he's
or-
bringing in Payton Turner. He's bringing in goddamn Trevor
Yeah,
Penning.
but
Nah, that could be. We don't know who.
But the
made
reason,
the final call. For
the
that.
reason,
Man,
see,
fuck
that's
Mickey
where I'm at.
Loomis.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at on it because look at what this man did. I'm going back to Jeff Allen. Look at what he did before he came to the Saints. He was a general manager for the Dolphins from 2008 to 2013.
Yes.
We hire him. Okay,
Mickey Loomis.
I understand that point, but what I'm saying is, if we don't know if Jeff Allen's making the final go and Mickey Loomis is saying, "Okay, yeah, that
'cause
sounds
Mickey-
good to me."
Yeah.
Isn't really the most hands.
My point is the fact that nobody ever, I've never seen a tweet, not one,
Yeah.
ever, never one about Jeff Ireland. Not one mad tweet,
Yeah.
not one angry tweet, nothing. The only person that's ever said something about Jeff Ireland is me I'm serious, me on my show. That's it.
Now, I get the Jeff Allen thing.
Why?
But
Why?
because-
He's the head of college scouting.
But the guy that employs him is the problem.
Okay.
Like
you want-
he has the
want-
cancer, so it's like a cancer, dog. It's like a cancer. So it's like, let's say there's like a cancer in the body.
No, it's a plague.
Yeah, it's a plague. Yeah, the bubonic fucking plague. Who was the rat that brought the plague to goddamn Europe? Mickey Loomis has brought the plague to the Saints.
So you admit that Jeff Allen is
He's the
mid.
problem. Anybody that's associated with Mickey, Dennis Allen, they need to get the fuck out of here, bro.
What
We
you
need
got,
a
Jason?
full,
This was-
clean
Mickey
state.
gone.
Yes.
When after the Dolphins called for him to get fired, he did one draft year with the Seahawks. This was his draft.
Look at that.
Paul Richardson was pretty good.
And then
Justin
he went to
Britt.
the Saints after that.
None of these guys did
And
anything.
Mickey
Paul
Loomis seen that
Richardson.
shit and was like, let me get this guy a job. That's
then-
a problem.
But then we had the two. Look, because we got to be fair.
That's a problem.
The 2016
Who hired this guy?
I'm just saying, this is the
2016.
last. This is the last night we never talk about Jeff Allen right here.
You're right.
The
Because-
internet needs to speak on it.
I'm
more.
look, John. I'm more
I was
mad.
about to say.
I'm more mad because
Fire Ireland. Right?
Mickey also hired Sean Payton. If anything,
No,
I know
you
fair man,
can't
but
keep
look, I'm mad that
That's
he
Stockholm
seems to
syndrome.
be putting his chips all in on Dennis Allen. I'm like, you gonna ruin your legacy that you brought Payton and Breeze in by going after that. So I'm not, but I want to give him another shot because I feel like
Go down,
to be fair,
Stockholm, dog.
maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Jeff
Maybe it
Allen.
is.
Jeff Allen was hired to be the Saints' assistant general manager.
And who's the head?
Mind
general
y'all,
manager?
we are
Bro,
filming
I'm
this
just trying to wake y'all up to who's making
the
a lot of
Friday
these
before
calls.
the first game of the season. So I'm sure
Yes.
if things go awry
Emotions
by
are
November,
high.
I might have a different opinion.
Like,
but
emotions are high because we're frustrated. I'm just
Who's never
so-
done a press conference?
I'm just so tired.
Who's never done a press? You've
Jeff
never
Allen.
seen him.
bro? I'm just.
Hey, y'all wake up tomorrow on this. It's okay. Y'all can wake up in 2 months on this. Just remember that I've been
Hey.
woke up on this for years now. This guy cannot draft. Period.
Then we should
Can't.
cut the head of the snake off and let's eliminate his boss.
That'll all happen in
Eliminate his boss. But
Yeah.
the problem is you can't eliminate his boss because he's basically the owner of the
I don't
team.
think he's that bad, yo. I mean, he's had misses.
He's basically the owner.
but I do understand how the NFL works. If
I
you,
have a problem-
what have you done for me lately? I get it.
No, it's not even about what you don't. My problem is why the fuck does Mickey Loomis have all this power? He's not even he's above a general manager.
And my problem is that this guy, Jeff Allen, went and scouted Peyton Turner and
Bruh.
Marcus Davenport and brought it to Mickey Loomis and said, hey, this is
and
the
Mickey
guy
Loomis
we
was
should
like,
draft.
yes, let's do
No,
that.
but
he signs. You know he signs off on. He's the general
this
manager.
is the old American principle. You never have somebody working under you that gives you bad opinions.
right.
This is
Right.
the
No,
old
but-
American
but
principle.
he's signing off on all
It
that.
could just be like I hired you to be the college scout director. I trust you.
Right.
You know what? Well, let's keep this.
Do you know another scouting director's name other than Jeff Allen? Name one.
No,
sure,
no,
like,
I mean,
every
I'm
team
I follow
fan
the
base
Saints,
knows
so
their-
No,
I
I'm just
wouldn't-
saying, name one.
I wouldn't know because I
know
only
Randy
follow
Mueller
the
'cause he's
Saints.
our next one.
But I'm going to tell you why you know Jeff Allen.
because I follow the Saints.
No, Jeff Allen, it's more than that. Jeff Allen was highly touted as a scouting director.
I
He
don't know,
was.
what Jay Saint put up that draft was lackluster.
But Jay Saint is pulling up the neck, and I get that.
I mean, I was lackluster. And Mickey
But
Loomis
this
hired
guy-
him off that draft. That
Bro,
was his
look,
last
I'm
draft.
looking at his resume right now.
That was his
and
last
I'm
draft.
looking at Kansas City Chiefs 97-2000. That's telling me something right now that he probably drafted Priest Holmes or something
Okay,
around that.
so what about Dallas right here? 01, 04. They was ass.
That's true.
They was ass.
That's facts.
Roy
Now, who did they
Williams.
05, 07, they was ass again. Dallas was not good in those times frames.
who did they draft in 05 and 07?
Well, they got Roy
Tony
Williams,
Romo, maybe?
Terrence
let's be fair,
Newman,
That's 2 decades ago.
Jason Witten.
Mickey Loomis.
Jason Witten.
Mickey Loomis drafted.
Jason Witten.
Mickey Loomis
Jeff
had
Allen, Jason Witten.
The Ryan Ramczyk, that draft y'all keep harping on.
Yeah,
Terrence
I
Newman
was
no
a junior
slouch.
in high school when he drafted that, bro.
What high school you
I
went
done
to?
graduated college now.
What high school you went to?
Holy Cross,
Oh, that's a
HCOD.
great
Y'all
high
know it's
school.
going- It's a
That's a
great
great
high
high
school.
school.
Matter of fact, everybody go to Holy
Shaman
Cross.
High got y'all ass in
I ain't worried about no damn
2048.
show, man. I ain't worried about no damn show, man.
2048, we
Look,
got
while-
y'all.
let's keep it while emotions are high. I have a question.
Yes,
Do
spark us
y'all
up.
think this is two of the most popular players? Do y'all think this is the last year as a Saint for Alvin Kamara and for Marshawn Lattimore?
Yes.
I kind of think so, and that makes me sad.
Yes.
No, we'll keep one.
I
We'll
think-
keep one.
I don't think none of them
I don't know
are
because it feels like this Lattimore and DA relationship is
sour.
Yeah, but all that could change if
well, yeah. We don't know what the
Right.
who's going to next head coach if we don't have a
right.
But Kamara, it just seems like they are like,
He gone,
hey,
bro.
you're a running back.
It's a
Thanks
running
for
back.
Thanks for your service,
Yeah, he
but
gone.
and that makes me sad, bro.
He sold his
I
house.
truly believe out of anybody, no, that's some real estate shit. But I truly believe that out of anybody that would stay loyal, it would be Kamara.
I hope so. I hope he has a good.
It wouldn't
I think
be
it
bad.
could
I
be
can
like he
see
should have a
that.
good year.
I can see Lattimore with the Giants next year or something like that.
Well, Debo's coming up on a contract, so it's got to be one or the other. Like they're not going to pay two cornerbacks high money.
And to me, it would be a Debo. I'm just saying, like you
I
go,
agree, but I just
you
feel
go
like
off
because of how
production.
They'll get rid of Lattimore because he's older.
No, what
And
I'm
he
saying
hurt.
is who you resign, you'd get a Debo.
it would depend.
sign-
Lattimore
they'll sign
depends
Debo.
on his
So,
Because you go off
availability this
you
year.
go off
If
production.
he misses another 6 games, they're gonna be like
yeah.
enough. If he plays the whole season, he should be. I think he's the top 3 cornerback when he's healthy.
And also, just keep in mind, and I hate to have to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Keep in mind, dudes who are from up north, Ohio, or whatever, Ohio State, like, yeah, they enjoying their time, but like, they not all Mike Thomas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys would be down to go to another market. Alvin Kamara, he is from like, where's Alvin Kamara from?
Georgia.
Okay, he is from the South. This dude knows
what this shit's about. He loves this shit. He's loyal to this shit. So if anybody I think out of the two that it winds up working out for, it is Alvin Kamara. And who out of the two deserves to retire a Saint? Alvin Kamara, Marshawn Lattimore. Alvin Kamara. Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm hoping he has a good year
I
with
love
Kubiak.
Marshawn Lattimore, but no, like if we talking about that question right there, Alvin Kamara deserves to retire a Saint. He's going to retire the best Saints running back probably of all time. I mean,
that's a good
I don't
debate.
think it's probably. I think he is.
yeah. So
Deuce was a beast. Now shout out
no,
to
I
Deuce
know,
was a
and,
beast.
AK got all the
I was
records.
coherent enough to
Yeah.
watch all of Deuce's
He said
games.
coherent enough.
You know, like trust me, bro. I remember when Deuce had 11 straight, it was 100 yards.
Yeah. Oh, that was a time.
Against Atlanta, he broke the record. I never forget it. And it's just like, at that time, that was a big deal. And it's like, that's why I've always, I still follow Deuce on Twitter. Deuce don't even give me a lot on Twitter as far as like, he don't tweet a lot. But I follow him, you know why?
Because it's Deuce.
Because it's Deuce. I respect him. I watched 100,000 people name their dog after Deuce McAllister in 2004.
Shout
Like,
out to Deuce, man.
he's just a Saints legend. But I'd say Kamara has the best shot of those two because Lattimore hasn't been there enough. He just hasn't.
I
You think
hope
we
so.
hold on to Cam Jordan until he retires?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a
That's
fact.
for sure. He's staying.
That's a fact. Same thing. He's not from the South, but loves the Saints. And
Loves the city. He's a future Reign of Honor
See
Saint.
him at the Pels games all the time.
He should be a future Hall of Famer, to
yeah,
be honest.
loves the Saints.
A genuine future Hall of Famer. Speaking of Cam, so let's ask this. Because obviously,
2 sacks ain't gonna do it. Though.
Father Time is undefeated.
Not 2
Him
sacks undefeated.
And Demario Davis and Tyrann Matthew are the leaders of our defense. Do you think, with their old age in football terms, do you think they have enough juice to make us still a top 10 defense this season?
I love Tyrann. He's my age, so saying he's old is crazy.
In
right?
football terms, yeah.
I know,
yeah.
I know. It's crazy, but they do enough. No,
Hopefully they can restructure it. They're
no, they gonna figure that out.
Hopefully they can restructure
They
the
gonna
contract.
figure that out, dude. Don't worry about
He a
it.
running back, bro.
They
He's
gonna figure
gone.
that out.
But we pulled. I didn't know it until Jay
No,
pulled it up.
I see them same numbers in
Yeah.
Madden. I ain't-
Well, his
Come on.
contract for next year was meant to
He's
be
gone,
like a
bro.
year to either restructure.
He's a
or-
running
I think
back.
Tyrann. I
He's
think
gone.
Tyrann and Cam are great. I don't think that they are
He's gone.
people who could like. It's not like you have. I'm trying to think of an example here, dude. They're there, but they're not like that. That there's only one more level, right?
So they're like good, but not elite.
I don't want to say that
You was
because
just thinking.
both of them have been pretty great.
So you're more saying like
Right now, I'm talking about right now. Like they're that level.
they're
but
good. They're great.
There's
I mean,
a
they're
level
great.
above it,
Demario's great.
and he's in that too.
Yeah.
Demario's great.
Demario's still
Tyrann's
great.
good. He's not great no more, but he's good. He's good. He's solid. He's not great. Come on now. He's great. He's
I
good.
don't know. He's
There's a difference between greatness and good.
I know.
Like, he used to be
but
great.
if you're asking me the question you asked me,
Good.
I'd say, do they have enough? No, like you got to have somebody else. Like you have to
we
because
have nobody behind
that needs to
Demario.
be Chase Young, I would think. For
You
this
see
year.
what I'm saying? Like you got to have somebody else show up.
But I'll give Dennis Allen. If I give that man one thing, that man knows how to coach a defense.
Yeah, he does.
Our defense, even as him as a head coach, with our mediocre seasons, has been top of the line.
I've never seen a motherfucker look like he walk in Starbucks every morning. Know how to coach a defense so good.
He's if we ever fire him, that's gonna be
If.
one. When we fire him,
Okay, I'm about to say. Yeah.
I'm still trying. Press. This 2 days before the season. This is like the last time to be optimistic before whatever reality comes. But I will be because I feel like no matter what, whoever we hire, and I could be wrong. You
We
just
should break
never know.
the actual like. Look at the schedule.
We
Let's look
can't.
at
We
the
can't.
actual schedule.
We're in the show with that. We're in the show with
I
that.
got a pizza at the door.
Is it? I thought I heard it though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it might
is
be
that-
outside.
Yeah, is that, no, good. No, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
go get the pizza. Some good ass
Yeah,
pizza. You
yeah.
don't want that to go. I think we might take a step back defense wise if he retires, if he gets fired, because that man knows how to coach a goddamn defense. So I
It's
will
not
give.
like he's gonna stay and be like, "Yeah, I'll be the defensive."
Yeah,
coordinator."
people be like, man, can we just make him defensive coordinator? I'm like, no, that man ain't taking no damn.
He going straight to Denver. Just put it in the kitchen. Yeah,
that
we'll get
smells
it.
good. Pizza. We ain't sponsored by Little Caesars or anything like that. But all right, so here's another question. Hold the Mayo. Who do you think? Oh,
It's all right. We'll pick it up.
this is authentic shit, bro. This is why I think people really rocks with Devin.
I
And a few
don't
people-
trip over nothing. Whatever happens, and we'll
I
figure
think
it out.
that might have been Dennis Allen or somebody saying.
Yeah. That was a sign right there.
That could have been Mickey Loomis, Jordan.
Yeah, that
Saying,
was
put some respect on his name. Who do you think, Devin, is going to be the best player for the Saints in 2024?
It's gonna be Olave or it's gonna be Kamara. To me,
You still all right? That's good. Because I'm hoping.
for everything to be successful, it'd have to be Kamara would have to be a part of that plan. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
I
quick,
think Taysom could be.
but he's not gonna be the best. You know what I'm saying? Like history has shown you, it don't matter who comes in. Like history has shown you that they're not gonna use Taysom on a basis like that.
I'm going by the tea leaves. It seems like Kubiak is really intrigued by him, but I also wonder if because Taysom was probably the oldest out of all of them on the offense.
Yeah,
Can his body hold
34.
up for 17 games and
But
we
they
use him
keep that in
15,
mind.
20 plays a game?
Yeah, they keeping all that shit in mind.
Because I can see us using him like the 49ers use. I think it's just the fullback for the 49ers. Like we put Taysom in that position. Justin, Jusiak,
Juicinich.
something like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I already got
I
a
have
deep
no
voice,
fucking
thick
clue.
voice. I don't.
But no, like I would say it would have to be one of them two. And of course, if you got to go on defense, it's got to be Chase Young or like a corner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't want to fall into the hype of a preseason game, but Chase Young showed me a lot in that 49ers game that I was like, yo.
yeah,
And I'm hoping that he's like, I'm tired of these 1 year prove it deals. I want to get a 80, 90, $100 million contract next year that he's going to have
right.
a year that could really.
No, I that's what the Saints need. They need a good pass rush because that's what forever we've always wanted. That we wanted the Saints to get to the quarterback, and like at this point, dude, like you got to do like Chase Young. He's got to be able to just fucking get there.
Yep.
You don't even have to get the sack, but just get there, pressure the quarterback, make him do dumb shit. Our defense is good enough to like get turnovers. Dennis Allen's good at getting turnovers with his defenses.
Yeah, he's a great defensive mind.
So
He's a top 5 defensive
So
mind.
just get to the quarterback. Like, and that's the main thing.
All right, so I think I hope Kamara has a great year with this new offense because I want to see him stay, and he's going to put pressure on the offense front office if he does have a great year to say, see what I did in 2024, pay me my money. Olave seems like the obvious choice. Right? He's the youngest one.
He's the obvious.
He's good. I ain't gonna say great yet. He's good.
He's good.
I think I need to see him take it to another. After seeing
I'm-
like Michael
I'm
Thomas
firm
in his
on good.
prime,
I'm firm on
Nah,
good.
but after seeing Michael Thomas in his prime,
firm
I need
on
to see
good.
him make a few more catches. When defenders are coming at him. So I think I'm going with Olave. I'm gonna go with my dog Erik McCoy because he came to my house. So
Yeah.
I gotta go with my guy.
I mean, his stock has risen tremendously since that podcast.
Shout out to my guy McCoy.
I'm just saying, like, think about it. Like, Erik McCoy came in as he was a part of an O-line that had some dudes that were really good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And now look at where it's at. Like, Erik McCoy is the leader of this team.
Yep.
Like, that's where we at, bro. And I don't mean that in a way of like, oh, it's just the offensive lineman's our best player. But you know what? I'm proud of that, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
because you need like that.
you need
That's
that.
the foundation
The
of
Saints'
the team.
best teams that worked out had great offensive lines. I mean, you go back to Carl Nicks,
And Jerry Evans,
yeah,
God,
Jerry
we probably
Evans.
would never have that
Backstreet.
gun in our lifetime
yeah,
again.
yeah,
Bushrod.
Bushrod, all these guys.
Stinchcomb.
Yeah, yeah.
Our backups was elite offensive lineman.
Puente.
Come on,
The
man.
best teams.
What a
yeah,
time.
They made a Della Puente good. That's
Yeah.
how good these old lines were.
Zach Street was Stinchcomb backup. Came
Yeah,
in and
so-
gave us a good 8 years of.
So when they tell me,
Pro
yo,
Bowl
Erik
play.
McCoy's the captain, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking right. Like, that's what we want. We want this dude to be the captain because who else is going to be it? Ryan Ramchek's gone. The O-line
that
is
sucks.
so important. The O-line's so important.
That's gonna make or break
Historically,
Carr.
Dude, historically, the Saints O-line has always been important. Willie Roaf is not the only Saints Hall of Famer for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, our teams were so bad, but they were like, yo, this guy is so good. You know what I'm saying? Because it gave us a shot to do something, but it was so bad with all the weapons and everything back then, just like didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
It was.
You think it was the Erik McCoy, Derek Carr dispute is the reason why we think he's a leader?
He was already the team captain before then. And when I had McCoy, and I appreciate because he answered it straight up. He was like, he was going through some tough times mentally in his personal life. And it was, like everybody's frustrated. It happens. He said, heat of the moment. Derek said some stuff. I said some stuff. 2 series later, we dapped it off. We got back to it. Now, the Derek Carr people who like hate him, they still go back to that moment. And I try to be fair. And I'm like, yo, McCoy has come out, not even just on my show, but even in multiple interviews and say, hey, y'all, it happened. It's not the Drew Brees sometimes would get a little, not as bad as what Carr and McCoy did, but sometimes things get heated. I don't hold that against McCoy off Derek Carr. I really
Right.
don't like it. It's
It's nice to see the fire though.
Yeah, yeah. No, I do think sometimes Carr, especially when you don't have that Drew Brees resume, is a little too harsh on his teammates. That it rubs off on fans the wrong way in this
Right.
field. Like, come on, like you can't be going at Olave like that. Like when you ain't really playing your best too. But I'm not mad at it because the heat of the moment. Like I appreciate the passion. Brady does it all the time, but it's Tom Brady.
Right.
When it's Derek Carr, it's like, all right, dude, you like, know your status before you come at these guys. So I don't think it's as big of a deal as fans were making it. I don't think that's why he's the team leader. He was already voted the team captain before that game. I honestly took away from it. Was I like to see that at least they care.
How would you
Right,
feel?
absolutely.
How would you feel if the lunch lady just yelled at you one day?
Was it justified?
I mean, you
Well, and then she good at her job. Like, did
Yeah,
she
but
serve me something wrong?
the odds are that the lunch lady wasn't in the wrong.
Yeah.
That's the odds because why would the lunch lady
Just
yell at you?
Uh-huh.
That's the
What
situation.
that's a
You
horticulture.
stole
That's
extra
what I'm
milk.
saying,
or
bro. I'm just thinking like,
I'm just saying the O-line don't yell at you.
I'm not saying it.
You had to have said something where you were being, hey, and I'm gonna call it what it is. You were being like, what's the word that I'm looking for? To where like you're demeaning. You had to have said something demeaning.
Probably.
Like as in like, hey, this is on y'all, it's not on me type vibe.
I think it was building up because
It was building
Houston
up.
game
Ain't
before
no
now-
think. Ain't no think.
the Houston game before, people were showing clips of like him going at Olave. The Thursday night game, he got mad at Rashid. I think Olave for what
it was a lot. He was like, Chris, run, run.
And so by the time we got to that Rams, and we won that game, by the way, we actually won.
No, the Jaguars game, we lost that game.
No, I'm talking about the Rams game.
Okay, I'm talking about the Jaguars game.
I'm a fair man.
Damn, this happened multiple times?
Carr balled out after that argument.
Okay,
Like, they went
this guy
off.
yelling
They went
at
off
everybody.
after that. But that wasn't a Rams game. What game was that?
No, I just know the game he was under Olave was the damn.
It was the Giant. No.
It might have been a Bucks. It might have been a Bucks game.
No, it wasn't the
I know
Bucks
that
game.
was the game me and
The
you was
Bucks-
at. Was the Jaguars game when he was yelling at Olave. He's like, Chris, run! And then the Jaguar dude was like,
Is that-
he's like, he wasn't open, Derek. He wasn't open. And the Jaguars posted that shit.
It was a Panthers game. And after
Yeah.
that, we whooped it. Like, we had like 3
I'm about the
touchdowns.
Panthers. Why are we doing that?
They're in our division, Joe. What you want us to do? we can't be like, y'all not worthy enough to score touchdowns.
That's like LSU beating Vanderbilt. We supposed to do that.
I'm saying,
we supposed to do that.
yes, I agree. Carr's probably saying some shit.
Cam
They're like,
Newton ain't
they
out
getting
there.
tired of- you keep poking at the bear. Eventually, McCoy was like, hell with that.
Yeah.
But
Get
I
on his
also
ass, McCoy. You
respect
needed
that.
that.
Heat of the battle. Shit happens.
No, shout out Erik McCoy for doing that.
Hell yeah,
matter of
shout
fact.
out McCoy.
Eric
You came
McCoy
out.
for doing that.
No, it changed.
I love Erik McCoy.
Hey, let's be honest.
But Erik McCoy, my bad, one thing. Erik McCoy has also said, I love Derek Carr. He's
supposed to say that.
No, because he's had Derek Carr at his house this offseason. That's what I'm talking about, Joe. Like, y'all don't give Derek, like, that's when that hate for Derek Carr gets too wild. Like, he's trying. Y'all say, he got to embrace the community.
Bro.
He had the concert with Demario Davis. He's going to the teammates. He had his own.
Okay, the dude that wanted to fight me on a bus when I was in 3rd grade, we wound up being good friends.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yo,
that's
So
life.
am I going to hold the fight against him for your whole?
No,
I'm like,
but
yo,
that's
Devin, you was
life. If you fight, you fought somebody. If you fought him with your hands, after y'all more than likely will find a way down the road to be friends because y'all handled that.
Exactly.
That's life.
Yeah, I think we all agree with that. Then.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay,
Yeah, that's how life goes.
so
Yeah.
to say Erik McCoy loves Derek Carr, of course, because they done went through this huge adversity on national TV.
Uh-huh.
So
That
I
don't mean
get
you
that.
have to love him. No, that don't mean you have to love him. Because they had teammates
I'm just
who-
saying, but I'm more accustomed to believe that because I understand life as a genuine human. Like that's how
I'll give you
life
that.
works
Uh-huh.
out. Like, dude, if you got beef with somebody, then y'all squash it. Like, okay, yeah, y'all will be better friends after the fact
Yeah.
because y'all done went through this. Y'all squashed it. Like it can't get
No
any
more
worse
beef.
than that.
We good.
Yeah.
Like we got it out. We got it out the way.
So I agree with that, and also like I also will say that he wouldn't have stood up and went at him if it wasn't out of line.
No, I'm not trying to.
that's a
I
sinner.
hope I'm not sounding like a Derek Carr.
Eric McCoy has no history of doing
apologist.
that.
No, he's a quiet guy.
Yeah.
He was up until that point, but
You gotta, you know for a fact, you make a quiet guy snap, that's a problem.
then you
make a
something-
quiet
you did
guy snap,
something
that's a
bad.
problem.
But I'm just not gonna.
That's like me making my grandpa like get really loud with me when he's never been that way my whole life.
You know that's your fault.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
And I think Derek Carr would have admitted. I'm sounding like a Derek
No,
Carr.
he wouldn't.
though.
No, he
No,
wouldn't.
I don't
No,
know.
he wouldn't admit. That's the problem.
I gotta look at the recap of the game again because I'm
He
sure
admit
Derek Carr
He ain't
kind of.
admit nothing.
I tried to be on your side.
Derek
right there,
Carr
bro.
won't
I tried
admit
to
if he
be-
jacked off last night.
He won't admit if he jacked off.
He wouldn't know.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't know.
He wouldn't. He'd say that he almost did.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I thought about it.
I had the napkin.
Then he would have brought up a Bible verse.
Yeah.
And Ecclesiastes,
Yeah.
15:31.
God told me not to jack off.
Yeah. Come on,
What a great segue to get into our 2024 Saints predictions. So what we're gonna do, y'all? We're gonna go game by game. We'll go game by game. We ain't gonna take too long, but we'll go game by game.
This is my
This is
favorite
already
part.
pissing me off.
This all we've been waiting for this all night, everybody.
I'm just getting them ready for the season, y'all.
already
So 17 game season.
Yes.
The schedule on paper seems considerably harder than it was last year.
Extremely.
We'll all go game by game, and I hate doing game by game in September because injuries happen. Like, okay, when we play Kansas City, whatever, Mahomes is out for that game. That changes the whole. But let's just go as if everybody's healthy.
Yeah, let's go W-L down the schedule.
Yep. All right. So here we go. The first game, which is this Sunday, Carolina Panthers. I feel like for as much shit as the Saints take, everybody's just kind of casually, maybe because they're not as sexy of a team, ignoring that Carolina's the worst team in our division overall for the past 5 years. They traded for Bryce Young, and he didn't show me shit as a first round pick overall last year. He might wind up being great, but he ain't show me no flashes. You traded Christian McCaffrey, you got nothing to show for that. You traded Brian Burns, you traded DJ Moore, ain't got nothing to show for that. They are worse off than us, but for some reason, maybe I'm just in my Saints bubble, but it seems like the national media picks on us. Carolina is worse off than us. I hope for Dennis Allen and Derek Carr's sake we win that game Sunday, because if we don't, it's going to be hell on earth in that Superdome. I'm picking Carolina.
Whoa, the win?
No, my bad. I did all that.
I was like,
I'm picking the Saints. I'm picking the Saints. Maybe that was my into.
It's the drink, bro. It's good drink. Good drink. Good drink.
Shit
Good
more than a
drink.
drink.
This shit more than a drink now at Blue Oak Barbecue, y'all.
If you don't think it's more than a drink now, I don't know what
That's marketing, y'all.
that shit more than a drink. I got the Saints winning 17-14.
Well, you give
Oh,
me
that's gonna be
scores?
so
I
exciting.
can't give you scores, but
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
that kind of game.
he's a real gambler. He can give you the scores.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do you that, but I will say I hope God willing, Saints win. But if we lose, the season's over with. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna say that, but it will be a bad
it's
start.
a snowball effect. It's
All
gonna
right.
be
All right.
because you see who week 2 is.
Well, hold on now. Hold on. Go ahead, Jason. Make your pick.
Oh, I think the Saints are going to win. Did you pay $23 for your ticket?
I wish my season tickets was face value. I wish. The
Straight up, yeah.
The resale market is crazy because I'm going to the Dallas game, and even though the Saints are the lowest resale market team, Texas don't give a damn because they taxing the shit out of Louisiana. It's like, that's going to cost me. Well, that's going to cost my wife. I use her credit card when I go to away games, about probably $300 just for one ticket. So imagine. But speaking of that Dallas game, I don't think Dallas is going to be as good this year as they were last year. So let's say we win on my end. I'm just talking about in the Jono Barnes prediction. If we go 1-0 against Carolina, it's going to be real interesting. And I know we went 2-0 last year, but it's going to be real interesting if we go to Dallas and go 2-0. And right now, it's 2 days before the season. It may not, when this airs, it's probably going to be past the Cowboys game. I don't know. But I'm in my optimism stage right now because this is the last 2 days I can still be an optimist. I think we're going to beat the Cowboys. So I got us beating the Cowboys.
Man, I hope they don't clip this and just like spank you.
Oh,
on
they
Twitter.
I've got jumped on.
I pray.
I've got jumped on Twitter. After you get jumped on Twitter like the third or fourth time, you get used to it. You're like, all right, whatever.
Like,
Y'all jump me.
Because I'm a vet to it. I'm a vet to it.
I ain't new to it. I'm true to it.
Man, my only problem is I really, like I said, I'm a Saints fan. Saints had, even though it's flipped backwards, obviously, but I just, bro, like, it's Dennis Allen at the end of the day. He's never, like, yeah, we went 2-0 last year, but that's like, we don't even have a winner as a head coach, so I can't even buy in that the Saints are just going to start peeling off W's because it's never happened in Dennis Allen's whole career, Oakland and the Saints. So, I mean, Dallas at home, I think Dallas probably be rolling. I go Dallas. I got Dallas that game.
Jay Saint?
I mean, you think Dallas is going to take a step back, but how much did the Saints improve,
True.
So it's really, it'll be a close game, but I don't think either one of these teams are making the playoffs, to be honest.
I can definitely see that too.
You ain't picked them.
I like that take.
He ain't pick.
But I think the Saints will win.
All right.
I think the Saints will win.
So
I think Dak is
so three
falling
of us
off this year.
Got 2-0 Saints.
Yeah,
It's
I love the
interesting
Saints.
to be
If you
2-0.
look at the last 20 years, Saints Cowgirls, the Saints own that series. So, and it doesn't matter what the Saints roster have looked like in the past. They've beaten the Cowgirls with Teddy Bridgewater. They've beaten the Cowgirls
Wait, if you go as far back as when Drew first got here with Reggie, the 2006 year when Mike Coney scored 3 touchdowns, the Saints own the Cowgirls. I love, and especially in Dallas.
I hope so.
That's another thing.
I'll
Go
be
back to Thanksgiving. Go back to when Roy Williams was streaking down the field and Malcolm Jenkins stripped the ball on Thanksgiving. The Saints own the Cowgirls. I'll never pick against the Saints when they play the Cowgirls, especially in Dallas. I got the Saints in that game.
All right. Let's speed around this. Let's do the next 3 games because those are huge games. Actually, let's go to the next 4 because I want to give Denver some special attention by itself. At Philly, at the Dome for Philly, at Atlanta, at Kansas City. I'm also going to that game, and then versus Tampa Bay. I think, Devin, if we can go 2-2, I'll feel real good about what will essentially didn't at that point be basically the second half of the season. But I think Philly will beat us. I think, Atlanta. I feel like in my soul I cannot pick us to lose to Atlanta. But because that one is in Atlanta, I'll pick Atlanta.
You gotta
I
beat
can't
the
go
Chiefs?
against Mahomes. I'll pick the
I'm about to
Chiefs.
say you got the Chiefs.
I think we also get back on track versus Tampa. So it's honestly going to be like, damn, same old
That's
same.
not back on track.
We'll be in 3. That's what I'm saying. That's the Dennis Allen era. 3-3 going into that.
That's the problem.
I'm not saying it's not. That's my prediction. Go ahead. You can make your 4 picks from those games.
I mean, this is not appealing. Philadelphia versus it's at home.
We're feeling right now.
That just screams a blowout to me. I'm sorry. It just screams a blowout.
Philly is losing 2 by 2 right now, 26-24.
Right, it's a 2-point spread. So Vegas is right.
It was
on
close.
that.
Hey, you said it.
And that's just what it is. I like Philly against the Saints, even at home. The Dome has not corrected their mistakes on getting the crowd hype and playing the right music and all that factors in it. They could act like it don't, but it does. So no, I got Philly in that game. At Atlanta, that's going to be a close game. It's going to be like every other Atlanta Saints game you've ever seen in your life.
A scrap.
Yeah, so
scrap.
whatever on that. I mean, I guess I'll give it to the Saints and make them 2-2, but that's a 50-50. Kansas City, you getting smoked. Not
Monday Night
smoked,
Football.
and I'm not saying smoked like they're going to beat you 31-7. They're just going to beat you, and when we end the game, you're going to be like, damn, we just got outcoached and outplayed, period. That's how that's going to go. Tampa Bay versus them at home. I'd like to say the Saints will win that game, but, I was at the Tampa Bay game last year, and
That was an ass whooping.
and it was, they couldn't score a touchdown. It was just nothing but field goals.
We left at halftime. Well, I was both my family.
Yeah,
We left at halftime.
Yeah, I had people looking at me like, "Hey, man, like, are you all right?" No, I'm not all right because these guys can't get in the fucking end zone. So no, I'm not fucking all right. So thanks for asking. I had a miserable time that game. So that game will be so miserable.
The one we was on TV when they caught you?
No, that was the Titans game.
Oh, okay.
Because that was also a slow game.
Yeah, that was an ugly game.
And then going to Denver, I'm just like, Denver coming here, we're gonna be so miserable.
That's a must win. That has to be a must win.
We're gonna be so miserable off that Tampa game. I just have a feeling.
Just don't be under 500 going into that game because it will get ugly for Dennis Allen. And then if Sean Payton wins, that could be like the...
That game right there could be it. Yeah.
Adam Troutman scores a game-winning
That might be the
touchdown.
game where they honor Drew Brees too because they still haven't shown what
Brother,
game
if you
they're
don't
gonna
think
put
Adam
him in.
Troutman's gonna make his mark in that game,
Will Lutz.
But Payton gonna try to be petty and like
he's gonna use Adam Troutman.
Sean Payton will run the score up.
Marquise Callaway's
I
got
will
100
say they're not
yards.
good enough to run up the score. I think it's gonna be a tough game. Just don't lose.
If Bo Nix outplays Derek Carr,
Oh, it's gonna be. That's the game.
I
where-
will literally sing you the clip from all this
You
shit
could
you were
have
saying
several
today,
people
and I will
fired
sing you
after
that shit.
You could have several people fired after that game.
Yes.
Depending on how the season
That
goes.
might have said Derek. I mean, not Derek. Well, excuse me. I apologize for calling
It's
you
all good.
Derek.
We're gonna let it go.
That is extremely disrespectful.
We're gonna let it go. I'm in another element right now, so we're gonna let it go.
Dev, if this could really be, now I'm looking at it, that Denver game could really be the straw that break the camel.
Yeah.
That could be the straw
Yeah,
that
that's
break
gonna
the
be a
camel.
very.
I don't
I'm excited to go to that game. That's the only game I'm excited to go.
Like
to.
if you,
Honest, at
if
the
you
Dome.
only got 2 wins at that point, 1 win
Yeah.
at that point, yeah, that could be it.
That could be the straw that break the camel back. And especially losing Sean Payton. And Sean Payton, he's a grimy motherfucker, bro. Y'all, we know Sean Payton as good as anybody, bro. He will run the score up and fucking just embarrass us.
It's crazy to think that
And then I would boo him.
Just
That's when I
getting
would boo.
2 wins, because I said 2 wins, but no, you'd have to only have 1 win at that point, or none.
Yeah.
But if you had 2 wins at that point when you play Denver, you still in good shape.
Isn't that crazy? Like you could still make something maybe
Because
of
it's
your
still
season.
early technically. And it just depends on how
Well, the season gets easier.
NFC South
It
look.
definitely gets easier.
Well, which y'all
After Los
define easy
Angeles.
because the Chargers with Jim Harbaugh, we got to see. Atlanta's the
Carolina.
sexy pick of the NFC this year. Cleveland is a good
Cleveland
team.
gonna be tough.
Yeah, watch
The Rams
Jameis.
are a good
Watch
team.
Jameis be playing.
Now, when you get to that Giants Commanders part, it depends on where you at. I'm gonna just go.
I'm not worried about them, but also the Saints do terrible against rookie quarterbacks and mobile quarterbacks. So Jaden Daniels kind of scares me.
Especially week 14. I mean, week
Yeah,
15.
Like Jaden Daniels scares me a little bit.
that Green Bay game because that's gonna be in
That's
December
scary, too.
in
That's scary,
Lambeau.
too.
That's
That's
gonna be
scary.
interesting to
That's
see how
scary.
Derek Carr performs in that type of
And
environment.
also, if Carr can't beat the Raiders, he has
Yeah.
to go. I don't give a fuck about
well,
nothing.
we gotta see where we at that
No.
point.
If you cannot beat the team that literally bench your ass and made you cry, or they made
Drew
my
Brees
wife
did go
upset.
2-0 against the Chargers.
Bro, I'll never forget when
3-0 actually. I think.
I'll
Brees
never
the dog.
forget when Derek Carr came in here, 2016. My memory's usually good on shit like this. 2016, he came in here, first game of the year, Saints, Raiders. They had Crabtree and I believe Amari Cooper.
Crabtree.
Oh God, that game sucked because
Okay.
that's when he scored the 2-point
When I
conversion.
tell you, going back to what I was talking about with when I used to watch Derek on the couch, 3:00, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. When I tell you that was the most,
that was 2016 though, Devin.
I'm just saying, like that dude really went off that game.
He has shown flashes.
Like-
the problem
like,
is he hasn't
he
done
threw
it. He sustained it.
Bro, he threw a last second touchdown. I want to say it was to Crabtree or Cooper.
Yeah, no, it's the Crabtree.
Yeah, to Crabtree at the end. And it's like they snuck out of
there
there
is
with a
a two-point
win.
That was his
Versus
only
Jack-
touchdown of the game too.
That's the
He only threw
game
one
where
touchdown.
Cooks had that 99-yard touchdown. And we had some heartbreaking week 1 games. Lately, we've been.
Who we threw that
That's
to?
one thing Dennis Allen is good at. Is the week 1 games. I
What
remember.
year are you in
Roberts.
right now?
That's 2016.
16?
That's 2016. I remember
He
because
threw to Sam Roberts.
that was our last 7-9 season. Then we went on the stretch of greatness
That was,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that was
from
one of-
2017 to 2020.
So that was a home opener. I just never forget that because, like, dude, we expected to win that game.
Then the Raiders beat us like a couple years later too.
We beat them
22
last year.
points in the fourth
Y'all always
quarter.
hop on the negative.
Huh?
That's them again. Hopping on the negative.
Whoa.
Raiders
You-
scored
We
22
whipped the
on us.
Raiders' ass.
Last year, who was the
I mean, not
quarterback?
last year, it was
I'm
2
about to
years
say,
ago.
who was the
scored
quarterback of the
22
Raiders
in
that
the
year?
fourth.
then?
That court.
It was
that game.
Derek Carr.
I'm about to say, who's the quarterback of that team that didn't score any points
Then
on
we said
us?
we should have him. As
Yeah,
our
we
guy.
should exactly, bro. Hey,
Look. I don't want my camera to go out. So I'm gonna just give my overall season prediction. I think 8 wins. I think we actually take technically a step
Yeah.
back. I hope I'm wrong. Like I really want to. I'm always going to cheer for these guys to make the playoffs. And I always say to Dennis Allen, I don't want to say Derek Carr 'cause I feel like I defend him a lot, but to Dennis Allen, I will
you
make
went
my
crazy
I will make my apology as loud as my disrespect has been if he can prove me wrong. But I just, with the O-line being questionable with Penny, we're going off hope that Chase Young is a difference maker. DeMario's old, football age-wise. Tyron's old. Cam's old. I just can't see a path to 10 win. I hope so. I'm going with 8 wins, and then the real fun is going to be, does Mickey Loomis come back in the offseason and say, well, yo, we were still 1-2 games out the playoffs, so we're going to...
I'm gonna go with 7 wins.
Ooh,
And I was at 8 wins, and I might have even been at 9 wins at one point. But I'm gonna go with 7 wins, just because the schedule is so like
It's tough. It's tough.
just don't like it. So I'm gonna go with 7 wins, and I think the main reason is gonna be because of Derek Carr's inconsistent. I gotta just call it what it is.
That's fair.
Derek Carr's inconsistent. I think the defense is gonna play well all year.
Yep,
I think the defense matches up against a lot of these teams.
really good,
Really good.
really good.
So I think it's just going to come down to that incompetence and those brain cells. I hate to bring up those brain cells again, but I'm gonna bring up them brain cells again. We'll talk about this at the end of the year. I hope I'm wrong. And
Well, we have 7 wins. Your hotline is going to be crazy this season.
yeah.
Jumping.
I might have to call him. I'm like, fuck that.
Hey, if we only let me tell you something. If the Saints don't make the playoffs, my hotline, I'm gonna renew.
It's
all
going to be
my-
hot no matter what. But
Yeah, I'm gonna renew all my sponsors this year for next year. I already
you
know
might
that.
you might get a lifetime contract with them
No,
calls.
I'm
You gonna
telling you,
get.
yeah, because if it's that bad, it's
All
gonna
right,
be bad.
John, what's your final prediction?
I'm gonna be a little bit optimistic compared to how it was the whole episode.
I mean, goddamn, what the hell? Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna
How'd that
say
go?
8 to 9 wins. 8 to 9. 9 ceiling. I mean, that's not really optimistic, but it's
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not optimistic. 8 to
a
wins.
Dennis Allen led team. I'm not gonna say Carr. A Dennis Allen led team. 9 wins is a blessing. So I say we were like probably one game out for missing the playoffs. Like say, it would literally be the same scenario as last year. Like we're basically running the same thing over again.
I feel like
8 to 9
that's
wins.
the worst spot that we are in as a fan base and a franchise. Like, when you're just mid. You're not good enough to make the playoffs. You're not bad enough to get a top pick to get hyped about somebody.
Exactly.
Which is why everybody, in my opinion, is going off Spencer Rattler. Like, well, shit, we got to get hyped over somebody. So Spencer Rattler is the guy with the pedigree. What about you, Jay Saint?
Dude, I got a feeling that we're gonna lose a lot of hope early in the season. We're gonna be ruled out of the playoffs, and then we're gonna start clicking. The end of the season.
That's Derek Carr special.
And then we're gonna be like, oh, dude.
That's a Derek Carr Brown bag.
Next year is gonna be lit.
2025, we're gonna really put it together.
Yeah, 2025 is our year. I'm telling you.
Derek Carr is like that lunch. Like, you know how they had cold lunch and hot lunch?
Yeah.
Derek Carr is that hot lunch. And I give him that. I'll give him the hot lunch. But it's like sometimes the hot lunch was just the same thing. It was just the same chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich.
But it's warm.
It has, it was warm. It was never hot. It was never hot.
It was warm.
It was warm.
Warm.
And that's what Derek Carr is.
Warm.
He's warm. And I can't explain. You know what? I have nothing else to say other than that. He's a warm lunch.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
You're not hot. You're warm.
He's a warm.
You're not cold.
He's a warm chicken. You get him at any shop that serves chicken sandwiches. Any gas station.
Would you consider him room temp? Well, because room temperature pizza goes kind of crazy.
Warm.
Some of it. No. I'm gonna tell you what I compare him to.
Okay.
One bite on one side of your mouth, it's hot, and then one it's cold.
It's cold.
That's the worst.
So he's the hot pocket.
How long do I put it back in the microwave?
So Dev, he's the when you bite the hot pocket, the end of it's hot, but the middle of it's cold.
No, he's like a sweet and sour.
You didn't do something right.
Sweet and sour.
Yeah.
You didn't do something right.
You didn't do something right, bro.
You need a new
He's
microwave.
gonna bite you in the ass and he's gonna give you some flowers.
Damn, bro, we got nobody on this.
I was optimistic. Now
Nobody
I'm not
on this
optimistic no
panel
more.
has us in the. I think that's the vibe, though.
But you know what? That don't mean anything. He could come out game one
and ball out
and be ball out.
And I would trust.
And guess what?
Like, do your thing, Derek.
And guess what? Still have the same predictions as all of us.
Because the Panthers.
Because that's just
We're
one
all
game.
just fans with opinions. Speaking of fans, I asked some. I don't know. I hate using the word fans because I don't think I'm big enough for it. But I asked people on Twitter if they had any questions for me. And can you put up Twitter, JC?
Yeah, he got it. You can go to the one I retweeted.
Just go on.
My last retweet.
Oh, you ain't tweet much today, huh?
No.
Could never be me. I be tweeting all day.
Nah, bro. I be getting high playing whatever. Oh, I've been shipping merch and shit. You know.
A lot of shirts sold, man. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, man. The IRS ain't congratulating me, but
you know, while they pulled up the tweet, you're doing some damn good things, Devin. And I'm planning to have him on an actual formal edition of my show sometime soon. But if you don't mind, you can put up grab your Abita beer right quick.
Yeah.
I want to do a toast because I think it's pretty damn special that I'm a micro influencer. I think he's graduated to being a mega one. But for me to only have, I think, 10.6K on Twitter, he's doing a damn thing on Twitter. And to have a beer with his own drink, respect your body. And I got my own daiquiri at Blue Oak Barbecue.
Cheers, I can't drink
That's
these.
special, man, because I remember when me and Devin first started talking, becoming friends, just talking about the dreams we had and whatnot. And I never would have thought I would have had my own daiquiri. You have your own beer.
No,
So
neither.
that's special. So toast, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep doing your damn
Cheers,
thing.
cheers. Absolutely.
I'm so happy at your success
What are you trying to pull up right now?
as we try to.
No, because
That's
you're
the-
on YouTube.
that's the new-
Go to Devin
That's the new
Snow
Elon.
browser.
Now, I can just pull it up on my phone.
No, you good. We got all that. Go to Twitter.
You see, this is the professionalism of the. And I appreciate being in. This is the spread quarters, man. This man has had Antonio Daniels. He's had Nick Underhill. He's had my dog Mincy on his chair. He's had Larry Nance.
Yeah.
I still
Shout out Larry
maintain.
Nance, man. That shit killed me, son.
Man, good luck in Atlanta, Larry. I still maintain. Like I've seen players currently and formerly of teams go to fans podcasts via Zoom. Like I've not seen. This is me. This is the one thing I will brag about. Having an NFL player come to my crib, having an NFL Super Bowl champion and an NBA player come to his crib. Like that's some special historic shit that I hope that they know originated in New Orleans. My apologies if some other fan has done it and I just haven't seen it, but I feel like that shit.
No, they never did.
Yeah, and what we
No,
doing
they never
is
did because I do enough. Come on, bro. Like, this is our livelihood, bro. I do enough research to know nobody ever brought Tracy Porter on the podcast.
come on, man. And I can't wait. And I know you've told your story before because I'm a fan of you.
Yeah.
I'm a fan and a friend of you, but I'm also a fan. I've heard your life story. But
And the only reason I say
feel
that-
like people shouldn't. That's you know,
Yeah.
you never know who's.
The only reason I say that is because, like, I always looked for a podcast with Tracy Porter. I always wanted to watch one.
Right, yeah, you search it and nothing comes up. Now it
I
does with you.
searched Tracy Porter in my Google search for the last 15 years, just trying to see if anybody talked to this dude. So that was my favorite thing about that podcast was that right there. The fact that I was able to get him on YouTube, on the internet, when nobody else had.
That's when you know you're doing authentic shit that people.
Or
I'm
you-
an energy person. I'm an energy person. And I go by the vibes, if you want to call
And then
it.
look, I'm all about great success and shit like that, but it's also like just ask people.
Yeah.
You know, just ask. Like Tracy Porter said, yeah, right away.
Yep. Same
You
with
know?
McCoy. I was like, when he followed me, he was like
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, you want to come on? And he was
You
like,
know, and you never
I thought it was
know.
going to be a Zoom interview. Like, I think
Yeah.
it's going to be. And he was like, you were like, if you could get him in person.
But you never know
And
what
McCoy was like, I'll do it in person. I was like,
you never know how people are
Shit.
feeling, bro. We're all humans, bro. Like Tracy Porter, it had been however many years since he's been a Saint, and it's like you don't know how that man's feeling. You know what I'm saying? So for
it's
somebody to go
important.
ask him that, hey, might be trending in the right direction. Hey, I'm asking him, hey, come on this podcast. That might have made him feel really good.
it's important to give them their flowers. It's important for them to tell their story, bro, because these are people who are going to go down in history.
It's blasphemous that Tracy Porter, and I'm just using him as an example, but to me, it's blasphemous that Tracy Porter had never been interviewed. That's crazy. Like, you can't go outside right now and be like, hey, man, you remember Tracy Porter when he picked up, and somebody be like, no, I don't remember that. So how the fuck did this dude never get interviewed? It's beyond me. I know people in the comments will be like, oh, well, he did this, and that. Motherfucker, get over yourself. Okay, so get over yourself. And the fact of the matter is, that dude's a New Orleans Saints legend, period. For life, till the casket drops.
Speaking of Saints legend, I feel it in my spirit that you're gonna get Drew Brees on your show, and I'm gonna be, and I don't
I
get
don't
jealous.
feel it in mine, but
No. I mean, when you I feel like the walk-ons thing was like the pathway, and it's all part of the process. That's gonna be the only time I'm gonna be jealous of you because I want Drew on me too. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
Devin be because people always sometimes like for whatever reason they always compare me and Devin together. Like they group us, and if you go by the numbers, I'm like, why would y'all group us together? Devin is on another level right now, but. I guess because we're just like fanatics or whatever. So they always like, oh, you know, this and that. And I'm like, well, I never get jealous of Devin's success because I feel like Devin's success only motivates me. It's almost like a Stone Cold and a Rock thing, right? Like that's how I view it sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rock saw Stone Cold doing this thing and say that doesn't have to stop my growth. Like I'm motivated by it. We can work together and make
should never
magic
stop
together.
anybody's.
So I'm looking forward to hopefully doing more content with Devin, but I love to see his growth. But the Drew Brees interview, when he does get it, I just feel like it's going to happen. I'm going to be like, God damn it. I'm going to say, Devin, let me do security for you.
I don't know if I could
I'm just
interview
be in the
Drew
background,
Brees.
just like, you know, making sure nobody comes in.
hell, you better interview Drew Brees.
Yeah, Drew
What the
Brees
hell
wanted,
you mean?
but Drew Brees wanted.
The
That's
hell you
like
mean?
that's like interviewing like, it's
Bro,
like interviewing Michael Jackson.
He's
you
talking
know?
about like, bro,
yeah, like
Yeah.
and yeah, hell yeah. But no,
Brees
60,
just walked through them
this
doors.
dude got 60K. Like, that's a fucking lot, bro.
Yeah, but
That's
you
a
know,
lot.
sometimes the following,
every tweet
sometimes the
you
following
do-
don't. Dude, I've seen people with millions of
But that's
followers.
no.
that
Don't say that because the only other thing about you is you go on Instagram, you see these foodies, and I'm not trying to hate on anybody, I promise, but I'm just saying like you see these foodies and they got 100K, 200K, but do they have an authentic community? No, the people are just following them because they want to see the food
Yeah,
or to
but
check.
if
You
you-
got authentic community, Devin. Like people rock with you.
No, and I agree. But also, if you ever want to just get down to reality, you go those people you see with hundreds of thousands followers on Instagram or whatever or TikTok. Go look at how they doing on Twitter. That's the difference between me and them people.
You doing it everywhere because I
No,
ain't doing
but-
it on Twitter. No, I'm not doing it on Instagram.
But what I'm saying is that don't translate. Twitter is real, right?
Right,
Twitter
so
is
I'm
the
glad I got
realest
my
app in
biggest
the
audience on
world.
Twitter.
You cannot go fake nothing on there. You can't go do TikToks on there. You go share a TikTok on there, and guess what? They gonna rip your ass up.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. Like the best TikTokers don't translate to Twitter. The best IGers, they could buy their followers, and it gets shown on Twitter. So that's why I've always embraced Twitter because you can't fake who you are. You can't fake your clout. You can't fake whatever. Whatever happens, happens. And to be honest with you, bro, like I never want to be viral or anything like that. I don't, because I don't even like how it feels. The few times that I've had shit that's went viral,
At the NASCAR one?
I don't like how it feels. It's not something that like I could wake up every day and be like, yo, this is my life. Like that's not.
I think
I'm
it's
cool
coming.
with just
I think
being.
it's coming.
I'm cool with just being. Hey, I'll slow it. You see, people sleep on me. Like I'll slow it down. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I'm okay with like being this. This is great. Are you kidding me? Like you think that I could ever imagine walking to go get a coffee, a granita in the morning? I got a motherfucker hanging out a fucking I don't even know what car talking about respect your body. Like I just don't. This is okay for me. What do you want me to do? Go to New York, go to all these places, and then come back every now and then, be like, yo, here's my Saints jersey. I rep the Saints. Y'all remember? I remember the Saints. I've been in New York for fucking 10 years, but yeah, I still rep the Saints. That'll never be me. You know what I'm saying?
That's why people
and that's
really-
that's what people like. Going back to who the Saints bring in for cameos, they bring in a motherfucker. Yo, I wore my Saints jersey today on Sunday. I'm going back to fucking San Diego after this, and I'm gonna go hang out in San Diego and never come here again until they invite me back.
So that's why you're the biggest influencer in New Orleans. I think people, because I feel like I should say this for when we do like an actual personal show, but I chase success. Like when I do something successful, I'm like, what's next? So I do, the fame is whatever. Like I still get shocked when people recognize me out and about. But I'm still not famous enough. I can still go to Walmart on Bullet in my pajamas. Ain't nobody gonna recognize me. Maybe 9 out of 10 times they're not gonna recognize. That one time I'm like, damn,
I can go to
they called me.
Walmart on Bullet. I don't think anybody recognizes me.
No, I think you got some traction. And where you want to slow it down, I'll be like, oh no, I want 100K now. And I think you could get that if you want it. But either way, I applaud you.
I take 100K.
You're doing. I think you get it, Devin.
Because you know what? What's the population in New Orleans?
I think you can, if you want. But if you are fine with this, that's great. But I like that you have traction on every platform. Where I have a solid audience on Twitter and YouTube, and a very average audience on the other
I
ones.
strive for YouTube now. So
Wait,
you got something. You were there on YouTube doing before I actually said, hey, you know what? Because there was a lot of times where I was on YouTube or I had a YouTube. I was like, you know what, man? Fuck YouTube. And that's not true. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn.
YouTube. Yeah, no.
You just got to learn. And
But
you
you're
are
doing
on
it. Your
YouTube
audience
before
is
me.
traveling, which is
Yeah.
great. Which is great. Take your flowers, Devin. Damn.
Yeah, I'll take
I'll
it.
humble shit.
Take a
All
few.
right, let's
Are
get
they
to-
lavender?
Let's get to some of these questions. Let's pick out the best ones. JC, that's your boy, huh, J. Carr?
Yeah, that's Jalen Collins.
That's
my dog.
I like Jalen Collins.
We're gonna get him on the podcast. Hopefully, this year.
Brad. He asked if Carr invited me and you to dinner at his house. Are y'all going and are y'all bringing anything with you? Hell yeah, I am, man. At the end of the day, that's a New Orleans Saints quarterback. I can say the Bitty Joes could have invited me to dinner and I would have went. Okay, hell yeah, I'm going to Derek Carr's house if he asked me for dinner. And I'm probably going to bring some seasoning because no offense to Derek Carr,
Okay,
but
I
I
was
feel
just
like
about to say.
I don't know if the food going to be the way it needs to be. So
I was skipping the first question. I was gonna say I'm bringing fucking Tony Chachere's and salt and pepper. That's it. And actually, you know what? On top of that, everything. I'm bringing everything in my kitchen because I can only imagine. If Derek Carr had to cook me something, I'd imagine it would be like grilled pork chops with no seasoning. Grilled pork chops with macaroni, shells, Velveeta.
Brussels sprouts.
All right. MF Jones. I think that's
MF Jones has been on every question we've ever
I
asked.
love MF Jones. Yeah, he says if Derek Carr was a dog, what breed would he? I like Derek Carr, so I ain't gonna answer.
Yeah,
that.
French bulldog.
Hey, I got a French bulldog. Is that an insult now?
I wouldn't even say that. I was Chihuahua.
I got a French bulldog now.
Some little yapping ass
shout out to
Pull up
dog.
a
French
French
bulldog.
bulldog, and you tell me. If
I'll put up mine.
Pull up a French bulldog.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Bulldogs, they look like they got Down syndrome.
Yeah, no.
I know, hold on. We talking about French bulldogs like that now.
It
Y'all,
ain't,
come on
it,
now.
ain't, it ain't an English bulldog.
My
it's a
dog is
French.
the most beautiful dog
that's
in the
Derek.
world.
Yeah, they
Right
got
there.
a lot of health issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Derek.
What you mean, man? Look at that.
I'm just. I mean, if you ask me, I think he looked like the first. Yeah, that's Derek.
Well, you know, to me, that's a compliment to Derek then. So shout out to all the French bulldogs.
Or like a little terrier.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Look how
Like,
cute they look.
I was
man.
really
does
gonna
look
go
like
say
that.
a mutt, like some little mutt from out the pound. Like that's Derek Carr, like some just little scraggly.
Well, you know what? They
looking
have the
little
same
mutt.
Yeah,
price
but
tag.
mutts are like gems.
French
Like,
bulldogs have the same
You're right,
price
'cause I have a
tag
mutt
as
at the
Derek
house.
Carr. I'll say that.
My dog's
'cause
a mutt.
French bulldogs,
I
damn
can't
sure.
even
So
call
maybe
him
that's a
a
good answer because them French bulldogs ain't cheap. So
Exactly, that's 100,000.
Come on,
you're right.
man.
No,
Oh, my
just
God.
because French bulldogs are expensive, that is facts. expensive and you
overpriced. Got health
overpriced.
issues.
You ain't really getting much.
That was
My
my
wife will
key.
be
in
like, oh,
that.
they're invaluable. They're
You
invaluable.
pay a lot, you get it, and you're like,
Yeah, like, damn.
my bad.
See, now y'all gotta see I'm gonna bring my dog next time. Y'all gonna
bad.
change your opinion.
He probably cool,
when
but
y'all
hey.
see.
My bad, dude. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I was like a French
all good.
bulldog.
It's all
Nah,
good.
the main thing that came to my mind was not the original bulldog. You know, like
Devin,
Not the English, though. He's
Steve
not
called
English.
us the tag team champions of the world, and he says, "Who wins?
legend.
Who wins in a 40-yard
Devin Stead's a legend, bro.
dash barefoot? The parish or the East?
Wait, what is this?
Who's going to win in the 40-yard dash between me and you? I'm 36 now.
I was MVP 2003 track Triss.
I ain't gonna lie. I never was the fastest. You probably would give me.
I run a 5 flat right
I'm sorry
now.
to my black people
On
that
God.
I'm gonna let a white guy track me.
I'm
up,
not
but
even taking that, but I'm just saying that like I was 03 MP Triss, most outstanding performer.
Here
Not
we go.
not only
Here we go.
not only in the
This
100.
the black and Devin right now
Not
coming
only
out
in
you
the
talking about
100,
all your high school
The
and middle
4
school
by
stats.
100, I was the last leg, and I won the long jump. So I don't know.
Crescent City Classic competitor.
Yeah, that's true. You also been running. I'm just in the gym working out.
People
weights. I ain't
sleep
ever
on not my athletics, but like they sleep on like how well I can compete.
You stretch. They don't know
Thank you, brother.
You're already ahead of the game. You stretch.
you.
A lot of people don't stretch.
Yeah, like my hands can touch the ground when I stretch.
Everybody
to my
say, you
legs.
stretch. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't stretch. I need to get into that routine to stretch it too.
Dude, I texted my boys today that I grew up with in high school.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I just reminded y'all, man, stretch. I don't
Stretch.
want to see y'all down bad.
Yeah.
in 10
You reminded me
years.
of that
Somebody's-
before the show.
Yeah.
He was
Somebody
like,
say he's a
Yeah.
big believer in stretching.
respect
and
your
all.
body. He
Because
doesn't
I don't
just
want
say
to see
that
my
for
boys
marketing,
in 10
man.
years like hurting, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a bad hurt.
One thing I will say, Devin's a big believer in walking and stretching.
Yeah.
Respect your body
That's
is
all I
not
do.
marketing. That's a way of life.
I don't do anything crazy. I don't lift a lot of weights or nothing like that, but I walk and
He
stretch.
walks and stretch. That's
the
it.
same way this shit more
My
than the
dad
game
did the
is a
same shit.
lifestyle.
I used to, when I was a kid, my dad would be in the living room stretching. My dad did karate. Don't get me wrong. You know, he's a secondary black
Shout out
belt.
to your dad.
But he would be stretching in the living room. Be like, dude, why are you stretching every night? I could never understand it.
Yeah.
And even as I got older, I was like, dude, I'll never be the dude that's stretching in my living room. I always used to tell myself that. Yeah, right, dude.
Now you're the dude.
Bro, you turn 30, bro. The first thing you start thinking about the day you turn 30 is stretching.
Respect your body.
It's crazy, bro. He
Stan,
got the whole stretching little. Yeah, he stretches.
Stan asks, shout out to Stan, Mount Rushmore of Saints players. Drew is an easy one.
Hold on. So is it 4 or 5? Y'all doing 4
Four.
or 5? All right, 4. Okay.
Hey, are you just coming? That's you
They're
went to
not
hold the
giving-
cross, bro.
Well, I
You
was
know.
just trying to see how many.
But
y'all
that
gonna
also
name.
goes to show they're not giving enough attention on the Mount Rushmore
Yeah.
in the last 20 years. Like, can we remind people that it's only 4?
There's only 4. Let's see. I be seeing people do 5.
I
and all
know.
that,
It's
you
because
know,
we're
it's
not.
like-
This,
That's a
when I was
top
growing
five.
up, they had pictures of Mount Rushmore. People
Yeah.
were traveling to it. All that shit.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to Mount Rushmore no more.
I don't even know what
I
it's
could
at.
It's
hey,
in fucking North Dakota or
I'd
whatever.
be hard pressed to
Still
say.
history now.
I'd be hard pressed to say if I went to Mount Rushmore right now, I bet you there's cobwebs on them motherfuckers' heads.
The little
They might need to
the
update
little
it.
tourist attraction got to dust it
Yeah.
off.
Put
real quick.
Obama.
Eddie
somebody
Murphy
so the-
somewhere around there.
The
It's
Gen
haunted
Z can come
mansion.
see it. All right, so I got
Russell,
Drew,
yeah.
Ricky Jackson. I'm gonna put Sean Payton in. I feel like he should be in it. Damn, who will be the fourth one?
Archie?
Archie was.
It's players. He said players.
Oh, players.
He
I'm
said
sorry.
players.
Let me
He
say
said
Sean
players.
Payton. All right, so
He said players.
I'm gonna go with
Drew, Ricky Jackson.
Ricky. I think I'm gonna go with Cam Joy.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with
That's
Cam Joy.
respectable. He'll be up there. when
And
it's
I
all said
want to
done.
say, you know what? Because my Mount Rushmore. Because I
Show
got
him Mount Rushmore.
Eric McCoy. Because that man came through my fucking
Okay,
house.
so
All right. All right. So I'm going to go Drew Deuce,
okay.
Shout out to Deuce.
Ricky Jackson, and then my fourth would probably be Archie Manning.
Okay.
Respect.
Okay.
Respect.
The Willie?
I've always had this theory. That's why I'm not setting myself on Spencer Rattler. I feel like it's going to come together
Wait,
where
Willie who?
Woody Roaf.
Willie Rove.
And I was going to put.
My Mount Rushmore. I'm sorry. I respected the shit out of him. No.
I can see Archie Manning being a Saint. Like, we haven't used the first round pick on a quarterback since Archie Manning.
Well, we need to be ass.
I would be, which is fine.
It
but
needs
that's
to be
like,
the opposite of what you want. We got to be ass.
I'm not going to say I'm cheering for her, but I feel like
gotta be
that
ass.
could happen. All
be
right. Shout out to my guy, Anthony Miller. He always shows us love. He says, we already answered that, Anthony, so hopefully you saw that segment. Certified this shit more than he asked my guy. He says, come October, are Saints fans considering kidnapping Sean Payton? It seems like when we answered that earlier, y'all will. Not kidnapping, y'all just going to throw some perks at him. Huh?
No, I know. I mean, like, I don't know the way he's asking it, but
It's like it's kind of like in a good way. Are you saying, are we so bad we want Sean Payton back? or are you saying
You could take that question many ways, yes.
Yeah, I know it's like a lot of avenues you wants to go with this.
Like, do we want to win this game? So we're going to kidnap Sean Payton?
If he wants me to help him out with the rest of his life and thinking that like we'd ever get Sean Payton again, like no, brother, it's over. So
They say Sean Payton was trying to come back. And Mickey was like, no, I'm sorry, we all in. That's so stupid on me. Now, that's why I'll get mad at Mickey. If Sean Payton was trying to come back, I mean, I know that it probably would have been annoying. Like, oh, really? Now you want to come back? But
they said Hugh Hefner died like 4 times before he actually died.
There's a soccer ad. Shout out to the soccer ads. Who that 420 says, how soon can we boo Derek Carr?
Third quarter.
I would say if we
one.
lose Sunday and he plays bad, I'm not going to be mad at fans boo because that's the Carolina Panthers. Like, what are we doing?
The correct answer would be if the first drive he threw a pick.
God. Yeah.
No, I won't. But I let the game play out. If me, I would let the game play out. That sucks, but I like to see the game play out. Now, if it's the fourth quarter and it's 17-6, then he does another pick. Then y'all can boo. No. I'm fair.
Oh, bro.
I'm fair.
First drive throw pick. I'm sorry, gang. It's over with. Like I'm all hate at that point.
No,
it's like listen,
listen,
switch.
The dog
All
was
hate.
shitting in the house.
Yeah.
The dog was shitting in the house last year. He's shitting all over the house. Okay. We sent the dog to training. The dog got trained.
Dog came back.
The dog came back.
Mm-hmm.
And if the dog shits in the house again after I done paid for all the training and shit,
No excuses.
That's good. That's why I use.
the dog's a bad dog.
Bad dog.
He don't listen. Okay, so
I
he's gonna
gotcha.
go in the garage, and that's the dog.
This is probably going to air after week 1, so hopefully I don't
Oh
look
my
stupid.
God.
Bye.
Honestly, I like this idea a lot more. Post it after week 1.
Yeah,
we
so-
gonna look like
so
idiots. We gonna look really
Somebody
smart.
gonna look, smart.
We
Somebody
gonna look
gonna be
really
like,
smart. Or somebody gonna look
What
really
a
stupid.
goddamn idiot. Chad says, yes, ask Devin if he would be down to do a weekly or monthly podcast with me, and would it be cool at a random places around the
Okay.
city? Devin's already doing his
Okay.
own thing.
Yes, on the first one, of course, anytime. Second one, no.
It would have to be at the houses.
Yeah, I don't play that shit.
You are a bit of an introvert, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I am too. And people will get surprised by that, but I'm like, I don't like going out.
But it's
As
also not only
personable
that.
as I am, I just like chilling at home, bro. Watching football.
And I'm with you.
Chilling
Not
with my
only
wife.
is it the introvert part, which I'd say is definitely 50% of it, but the second part is that shit don't work. I did this. This is the mistake of many people who first start getting into podcasting, doing podcasts, et cetera. They like to go off site, and you'll learn as you go that is not the way to go. Because what happens when you go off site? It's a new area every time. It's a new Wi-Fi every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new this every time. It's a new that every time.
Noise
And
level and
yeah. The noise, the people, whatever. The best thing I ever did in my career doing this is stayed here. And there was times, and he'd tell you, and Jay saying to tell you, there was times where you thought that, hey, maybe this was the wrong idea, but you stuck with it, and it's like, this is the house, this is what people know me from, and that's what I do.
Well, I'll tell Chad, of course I would love to do a weekly or monthly podcast with Devin, but I try to be respectful because schedules can be wonky and stuff, and I hate to put somebody in a spot
Jono
where
hates
I'm
to
gonna do
ask me to do a podcast if I'm jacking off. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
But I do think me and Devin should probably do more skits together.
We will.
So I promise you guys we will do that for sure. Let's get.
I'm gonna get Jono on a Corey with a K skit. That's the next thing.
Yeah. Tell Corey, man, because Corey probably never seen my stuff yet.
No,
I'm a
I
big
got
fan
you.
of Corey. I'm a big fan
Next
of Rob.
one,
I love
hey,
what
you
they're
got my
doing.
word on it. My hand of God, I'll
That's
get you
my
on
dog.
it.
See, that's why we dogs for life. All right, 2 more questions. Zach asks, over under how many times Payton is going to get caught for illegal formation? I'm not worrying about the illegal formations. I'm worrying about him getting beat. So I'm going to say he probably gets 2.
You know, I'm more optimistic on Payton than ever right now.
Wow.
I hate to say it, but I am. I don't hate to say it. I love to say it.
Be optimistic.
I am more optimistic because look, there's not a Saints player that's been interviewed in the offseason after training camp practice, whatever, blah, 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 that I haven't watched. And I've watched them all, and I liked Pennon's interview yesterday. Thought it was great. Thought he was very honest. I thought he was very authentic. And you know what, dude? Dude's a good run blocker. So let's just see what happens. I know he's not the greatest pass blocker, but you know what? Fuck it. Who do you have better? You don't have anybody better. This is your situation. Oh, Emi Udo, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, go ahead and take a hack at it. It's still not your first round pick. You got to go with this guy. Let's just see where it's at. I understand that he can't block a fucking phone call, but maybe he can by the end of the year.
Joe, I think that's going to be the one that we got to clip in week 3 and be like, that boy got Mika Parsons in week 2, and I got nightmares about that matchup.
So yeah, it's Cowboys and Eagles, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It sounds bad.
I hope you're right.
It sounds bad.
I hope you're right.
bad.
All right, and last
But that's
one.
when it always goes right.
But it's Dennis Allen.
The Lazo, my guy. Blazing? I'm sorry, my eyesight. I'm getting old.
Blazing X.
Blazing X is my guy. Shout out Blazing X. He says, well, yeah, I'm live making an appearance, and we're not tonight, but he damn sure
Okay,
will Sunday.
yeah, I'm live will never make a physical appearance. Yeah, so
You gotta
let's
keep the
just end
mystique,
that.
y'all.
Yes.
Gotta keep the mystique open.
We end it like that.
Gotta keep the mystique open. I appreciate everybody who asked the questions. I'm sure Devin and I will do future shows together. Devin, show off your shirts, man, right quick. Let's end it with that. Showing off the highest selling shirts
These
in the city of New Orleans.
League shirts right here.
Showing them back.
And then we got a special look at this motherfucker edition on the back.
Hold on. Let me, we're going. Ooh, look at that, y'all.
But yeah, same shit, different day.
Would have been easier, huh? Not everybody could go to
Yeah,
the
there
cross.
we go, right there. So that's where we at with that. Look at this motherfucker. We added the beer. We added the whistle into the red beans. We always just elevating the hot plate. And, of course, we got the RB&R Day Red Bean League logo on the front. Roger Goodell, you could come and get me, bitch. That's where we at.
I love it. I love that. You personally ship all of these shirts.
Still.
That's why people fly to you, bro. Like,
I love
you're
it, though,
authentic.
because I get to get on YouTube, watch whatever I want to watch. Dude, I've watched your shit. You name a motherfucker shit, I'll
You
watch,
watch it? That's how
shipping
you-
shirts.
I love it. I
You
love
see what I'm
it.
saying? Because it gives you time to like explore, and that's what I love about that process. That's it.
All right, so that was fun. I appreciate Devin, but I also appreciate, man, these guys don't get enough love in my opinion. Maybe because I'm in that content creation space, but the people behind the scenes, like Devin is the face of obviously his brand. I'm the face of my brand, but it's the people behind who really elevate our production and our content to another level. Like my wife just doing her bit of, I say bit, it's real, y'all. The annoyed wife, like that shit is just critical to elevating your content. So shout out to Jay Saint and shout out to my guy Holy Cross for life.
Yeah,
Join, man, y'all
Yes,
doing
sir.
the damn
Yes,
thing.
sir.
I appreciate y'all
that.
coming
Wow.
tonight for making this episode. I appreciate them all for letting me come to the legendary Spread Quarters to film this. This was awesome. Long overdue, Devin. Long
Absolutely.
overdue. I will remember ending with this.
was a
I
pleasure.
remember Devin had Ray Beans and Rice Monday 100 coming up, and
100.
randomly,
They can't
like,
take that away.
that Thursday or Friday, I was like, man, I wonder what Devin gonna do for Ray Beans and Rice next Monday. Like, that's got to be a big thing. And Devin hit me up and say, yo, Jono, you want to be a part of it? And that was like one of the first moments I was like, I must be doing something special if this guy with his platform wants to have me on that ceremonious episode. And I look back on it, and I feel
It's special.
it is, but I'm my harshest critic because he also had Iceman special. And I'm like, man, I probably could have played. We kind of did a skit within your actual review.
RB&R Day 100. Look at this motherfucker. Got some Louisiana strawberries in the house. The cornbread, the chicken. What are you doing? Why would that? Referees don't walk around New Orleans eating red beans and rice. What kind of sick psychopath shit is
I'm
this?
sorry to inform you, but I am from the prestige National Football League's Referee Association, and we don't like all this content you're doing, Mr. Holden Mayo. 100 straight weeks of Red Beans and Rice Monday? Hell no. Unlike the 2018 NFC Championship game, sir, I'm gonna have to throw a flag on you.
Referee ass out of
Wait till I tell Roger Goodell on you.
That's your thing.
Yeah, I know.
And so
but
that's what I
I'm
tried
2
to
years
appeal
more into
to.
it now. I'm like, you know what? I probably could have did a little better. If we ever did it again, it'll be a lot better. But I'm always going to be grateful for that.
No, but I think it's more so other than just what we did. It's looking back. Hey, it was 100, and that's what we did.
And we had fun. It's authentic, man.
It was 100, and
True.
that's what we did on 100. And this is a segment that has lasted over 4 years, and for the 100th edition, you were on it, and Iceman Special, who are two people that I feel great about. I genuinely like y'all people. So, I look back on it, it makes me emotional. So that's the way I look at it. So that's just how I look at it.
Hey, real, recognize real. Not that I'm sure people already know, but tell them where they can follow you and you got anything coming up or anything you want to promote.
Well, you can follow me. If just the easiest way to do it is Hold the Mayo. You just type it in on any platform. Hold the Mayo. You'll find me. Hold the Mayo. Whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, I'll be there. And then what I have coming up, just a whole season of stress. That's what I got coming up, and you can follow it on any of them platforms.
You can follow his journey.
You can follow this stress on
as he
any of them
goes through
platforms.
stages of grief from September to January. Devin, bro, you know I love you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let them know why you came. I mean, this is not technically the Jono Bone show, but I might just make it.
Hey, I'll let you know right now. This shit is more than a fucking game.
And respect your body. Toast to you guys. Either way, it's going to be a hell of a season.
Cheers.
Bam.
Oh, come on, man, tackle him! You know he put your arms around you, hold him in the tackle. Tackle him! Oh, man, I'm tired of this thing, man!
Jono, the leaders are gonna call the cops!
Oh, God, this shit more than a game, man!
Ah, yes. We've all been there before. This shit is more than a game, man. And now, these shirts are more than a game. But did you know that this merch wasn't made only for sportswear? No sirree. This shit more than a game is a lifestyle brand. You can wear the shirts for anything, such as going shopping, working out,
This shit more than a game!
doing chores, setting the mood,
Oh, yeah, that's that thing I like.
changing a tire, robbing a bank,
Go, 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 go!
jumping a Falcons fan, and so much more. So purchase your official This Shit More Than a Game merch today for the low starting point of $28.03 and let the world know this shit more than a game. Warning, please see a doctor if you feel you've gone too far with taking this shit more than a game. This Shit More Than a Game is not associated or licensed with any organization or entity except for Jono Bones LLC. This Shit More Than a Game is not responsible for any fights caused by the shirts. Jono Bones LLC does not promote or recommend violence of any kind unless it's at the expense of a Falcons fan.